ibi àṣẹ ní orílẹ̀-èdè tí a pè ní tiwa yìí. Ikú ìyà, ikú ẹ̀sín, ìpakúpa ni wọ́n ń pa àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tí ó bá ń fi òtítọ́ inú ṣe iṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Ǹjẹ́ ó wá dára kí ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran kí ó máa jẹgun? Ṣé ó dára bí kí ọmọ aláṣọ kí ó máa wọ àkísà? Ǹjẹ́ ó sunwọ̀n kí ọmọ onílé kí ó máa gbé ẹ̀yìn odi? Ẹ jẹ́ kí a rò ó kí a má bàa fi ohun tí a fẹ́ jẹ bà ohun tí a fẹ́ jẹ jẹ́. Kí a má ta ara wa dànù, kí iṣẹ́ àwọn baba ńlá wa tí ó ti lọ ó má bàa parun. Kí ìran wa tí ó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn kí ó lè máa sọ nípa tiwa wípé a ṣe ìwọ̀n tí a lè ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a fi ara wa ṣe òṣùṣù ọwọ̀, kí a dira wa mú, nítorí pé àìkọ́wọ́rìn ejò ní jẹ́ ọmọ ejò níyà. Bí ọ̀ká bá ṣáájú tí sèbé tẹ̀lé, tí paramọ́lẹ̀ àti òjòlá ń wọ́ ruru tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn, kò ní sí ẹ̀dá kan tí ó lè fi igi na ọmọ ejò kankan pa láàrin wọn. Ìṣẹ̀dá Yorùbá ni ó dára jù nínú ìwà àti ìṣe. Yorùbá ní àpọ́nlé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń bọ̀wọ̀ fún àgbà. Ìṣẹ̀dá tí ó ní ààtò ni ìṣẹ̀dá tí Elédùà fi Yorùbá ṣe. Bí ọkùnrin bá jí ní òwúrọ̀ ní ilẹ̀ kóòtù òjíire, a dọ̀bálẹ̀ gbalaja, a kí àwọn òbí rẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bí ọmọbìnrin bá jí, a fi orókún méjèèjì kúnlẹ̀, a kí àwọn òbí rẹ̀. Àṣà tí ó wuyì ni àṣà wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní ìdí ètò yìí kí Odùduwà Republic ó lè dúró. Mò ń bẹ̀ yín ní orúkọ Olódùmarè. Mò ń bẹ̀ yín ní orúkọ àwọn baba ńlá wa tí wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun ṣáájú wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a fi inú kan ṣe é. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a gba ìbọ̀dè ti ara wa. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a fi àyè sílẹ̀ fún alamí láàrin wa. Mo wá fẹ́ sọ ọ́ báyìí wípé tí a bá wá rí ẹnikẹ́ni nínú ìgbìmọ̀ yìí tí ó fẹ́ gba àbọ̀dè tí ọmọ Yorùbá tàbí tí ó ń ṣe ojú àwọn ọ̀tá nínú ìgbìmọ̀ dídá Odùduwà Republic sílẹ̀, kírú ẹni báyìí ó rí ìjà Ṣàngó, ẹ máa pé àṣẹ. Àṣẹ. Kí ó rí ìjà Ṣàngànná, ẹ pé àṣẹ. Àṣẹ. Kí ó rí ti Ọbàtálá, ẹ pé àṣẹ. Àṣẹ. Kí ó wá rí ti Èṣù Ọ̀dàrà onílé oríta, ẹ pé àṣẹ. Àṣẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi inú kan ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jìjà yìí tọkàntọkàn. Kí àwọn alálẹ̀ kó lè fi gbogbo ọwọ́ sí i, kí wọ́n lè fi gbogbo ọkàn wọn sí i, kí wọ́n lè bá wa rin ìrìn àjò náà láṣẹ Elédùmarè.
Orílẹ̀-èdè mi á dúró, torí ayé ti pọ̀jù. Odùduwà Republic á dúró, òmìnira adé. Orílẹ̀-èdè mi á dúró, torí ayé ti pọ̀jù. Odùduwà Republic á dúró, òmìnira adé.
Odùduwà. Gbogbo Odùduwà nílé lóko àti lẹ́yìn odi. Àsìkò tó láti gba òmìnira kúrò lọ́wọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè amúnisìn. Ẹ já parapọ̀ láti gba òmìnira ilẹ̀ wa tí í ṣe ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Gbogbo wa pátá ẹ já lọ sórí ìkànnì Telegram àti WhatsApp tiwa, ìyẹn Odùduwà Petition and Poll, láti dìbò àti láti fọwọ́ sí ìwé wípé ọmọ Odùduwà ni mí tí mo sì ń fẹ́ òmìnira orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà. Ẹ rántí pé àjò ò lè dàbí ilé o. Òmìnira ilẹ̀ wa ló tọ́, èyí ò la owó lọ rárá o. Fún àlàyé síwájú sí i, ẹ fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ yín ránṣẹ́ sí WhatsApp nọ́mbà yìí 090 3410 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 09. 743410 tàbí 08189151474. Ẹ tún gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 08189151474. Ìṣọ̀kan Oòduà èmi tìrẹ ni. Gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà o, àsìkò tó ẹ dá padà sílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Iléyá, gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà o, àsìkò tó ẹ dá padà sílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, ilé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Àsìkò tó ẹ̀yà rí lé. Ẹ̀lẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Ẹ wá jẹ́ apẹ̀rẹ̀ wa sí àjọ tó ní ìrònú nínú. Èyí tá a sùn tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjí lójú oorun. Èyí tá a sì ń tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àdìdé láti jìjà òmìnira wa. Káwọn Haúsá Fúlàní ó yẹ pa wá nípakúpa bí ẹran. Ìyà tá a ti ń jẹbọ̀ látọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́. Tí àwọn Nàìjíríà Haúsá Fúlàní sì ń fi ẹ̀kọ́ kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ lọ. Àsìkò tó wa ò pariwo wọn Nàìjíríà mọ́. Gbogbo ìṣẹ̀dá tó bá tún sì ń pariwo wọn Nàìjíríà, a jẹ́ pé irúfẹ́ wọn fẹ́ kú sóko ìsìnrú ni. Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́. Orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà gan-an ni kẹ́ ẹ fi fún wa. A ò ṣàṣepọ̀ mọ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró. A fẹ́ dòmìnira kára ó lè jẹ tẹrú tọmọ. Èyí táwọn ọ̀jẹ̀lú tí wọ́n pera wọn ní òṣèlú fìyà jẹ wá tó. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ á dìde fún òmìnira ara wa. 1960 ní Nàìjíríà ní àwọn gba òmìnira. Kàkà kárí mùdùmùdù òmìnira òun. Omi ìnira ló jẹ fún tẹrú tọmọ. Àwa ò múra gun bẹ́ẹ̀ láà múra ọ̀tẹ̀. Ohun tá à ń wí náà ni pé kí ẹ fún wa ní òmìnira ní ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà ẹ gbọ́ o, ká ṣera wa lọ́kan ló tọ́. Àní ká ṣera wa lóṣùṣù ọwọ̀ ló ṣe pàtàkì. Nítorí ní kété tí a bá gba òmìnira òun tán, ara tu onílé, ara tu àlejò. Ìgbádùn ìjọba wáráwá, atólé, atóko. Ó ṣe pàtàkì fún wa láti ní òmìnira ní ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Kọ́mọ ọba wa ó yé ṣẹrú mọ́. Kọ́mọ aláṣọ wa ó yé wà kísà. Àní kọ́mọ ẹlẹ́ran wa ó yé jẹ egun. Orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà làwa ń fẹ́. Àwa ò fẹ́ wọn Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ẹ pín wa kó ní kálukú wa ó máa bá tiwa lọ. Gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà nílé lóko àti lẹ́yìn odi. Ó dájú wípé Odùduwà á gbò wá o. Àṣẹ.
Very good morning and welcome to the 26th day of August 2020. The time is exactly 1 minute past 7 a.m. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and I welcome you all to another broadcast. A very good morning from wherever you're watching us across the globe, whether you're going to be watching this live or you will be having the opportunity to watch it on a repeated broadcast. Just for clarification of those that sometimes find it very difficult to know where we are operating in terms of this broadcast. I'm literally broadcasting from London at the moment, where I am. But very soon, location might change in terms of where we will be broadcasting from. But for the time being, this broadcast is now on part 103. We've been running this close to 4 months non-stop. It might be like it's just the beginning, but I tell you, we are already in, and every one of us has a role to play. We will respect the anthem quickly this morning. before we go into details. Quite a lot to discuss this morning. But if you have the opportunity to listen, watch, I will tell you the platforms that you can watch us or you can listen to us. Also tell somebody that probably have not had the opportunity to know about what we are discussing. I say once again, a very powerful good morning on a Wednesday, the 26th day of August 2020. A lot of us that are watching as well, you've got to remember that you're leaving what we call the footprint for the next generation to review when we have all leave and get the freedom that belongs to the Yoruba people. They will go back. They will see your comment. They will see every effort that each and every one of us is putting in right now so that the next generation will remember us for what we are doing today on the 26th day of August 2020. History will remember you. You might think your comment will not be reviewed in the next 1,000 years. Somebody will look into that comment and appreciate what you are doing on behalf of those generations that do not even know when they will be brought into this world. So many people might think my phoning in does not make any sense, but the next generation will pick from those conversations and then be able to make sure that the new nation that we are fighting for now do not break up in the next 1,000 years when we have all left this world. If anyone thinks you will be here for too long, tell them yes, but you cannot be here for another 1,000 years. You might come back, as we know it does happen, but then the spirit will know exactly what part of the world you want to be. Let us always understand that there is nothing called Nigeria. Nigeria was molded up by the colonial master, and we will definitely disconnected from that word Nigeria. And like I said before we go into it again this morning, let us first say a very powerful good morning to each and every one of you. Fún àǹfààní gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa, orúkọ tèmi á máa jẹ́ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Òde. Mo láìkì gbogbo tó bá ń jẹ́ nǹkan tiwa. Ẹlòmíì á máa ní ǹjẹ́ kò ń ṣe pé nǹkan míì wà nídìí ẹ̀. Ìdí ẹ̀ ni pé a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn generation tó ń bọ̀ nígbà tó bá ń wo broadcast yìí, tó ń rí comment tẹ́ ń fi sílẹ̀, tó ń rí ìpè tẹ́ ń pè, inú wọn á máa dùn pé a ti ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀ dé àwọn. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa lójoojúmọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ ó ń bẹ, àsìkò ó wà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbéra ńlẹ̀. Once again, a very good morning and welcome to this broadcast. We love as journalists to reference to date, time. Bàbá wa Sunday Ìgbòho wọ́n ní kí n máa kí gbogbo yín. Gbogbo tó ń lọ làwọn náà ń fetí kọ́ ló ń gbọ́. Bí a wá láǹfààní àti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ láìpẹ́, àfi àsìkò yẹn tó bá tó àjẹkẹ́ mọ̀. A kí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa tí wọ́n ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kí ọ̀nà Yorùbá kó lè là. Ẹlòmíì á máa rò pé bí bàbá kan ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o. Kò ń ṣe bàbá kan ló ń ṣe akitiyan kí ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire kó lè rọ́nà kọjá. Ṣé àwọn bàbá tó ń pè wá lẹ́yìn la fẹ́ sọ ni? Àbí àwọn bàbá tó ti wà nídìí ètò pékétò ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire kó má bàjẹ́? Gbogbo àwọn bàbá náà ni mo kí, ni mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí gbogbo wọn. A ní láti dárúkọ gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n mọra wọn. àwọn bàbá tó ń wo ọjọ́ ọ̀la wọn pé in tí àwọn ń wò níwájú yìí fún àwọn ọmọ tó ń pariwo tí wọ́n ń sọ pé àwọn tún fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn generation míì jàǹfààní. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá náà. A dẹ̀ máa fi gbogbo ìgbà a máa fi ọpẹ́ a máa fi dúpẹ́ fún wọn nítorí pé kí ni wọ́n ò ṣojo, wọ́n dúró kíngbíkíngbí, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ lábẹ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi ń yé wa pé ẹ̀yìn wa làwọn dúró sí, ẹ̀yìn olóòótọ́ làwọn dúró sí. Kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ one Nàìjíríà mọ́ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń sọ pé one Nàìjíríà láàrin àwọn bàbá tó kù, ẹ̀mí tí wọ́n fi ń sọ one Nàìjíríà yẹn á kúrò lára wọn. Wọ́n á máa sọ pé Oòduà nation ni. Àmọ́ tá bá wá rí nínú wọn, tá rí nínú àwọn bàbá náà tí wọ́n ń jẹ wá lẹ́sẹ̀, tí wọ́n ń sọ pé intẹ́ gbé dání yẹn kò ní ṣeé ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ yé wọn pé àwọn onílẹ̀, tá bá sọ pé àwọn onílẹ̀ bí ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, kò dìgbà tá bá ń sọ pé òòṣà, onílẹ̀ gan ni Christian, onílẹ̀ ni Muslim, onílẹ̀ ni ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé tá bá. We're going to go live now on the Mixed LR because I've been indicate that our time has been reset. And as I speak right now, we're live on the Mixed LR. Just starting that. A kí gbogbo àwọn màmá tí wọ́n dúró, tí wọ́n ṣojo, tí wọ́n sọ fún wa pé sẹ́ ọ̀nà Yorùbá ti là, kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan kan tó lè dá dúró. Wàláì tàláì súnmọ́ biláì làzílà hùwà. A fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn màmá náà tí wọ́n sọ fún wa pé intẹ́ gbé dání yẹn táwọn náà ti rí tó jẹ́ òtítọ́, takàntọkàn, taratara, tẹ̀mí làwọn fi ń bá lọ. A máa dàbí eré fẹ́lòmíì, a máa dàbí àwàdà pé ǹjẹ́ kíní máa bọ́ sí i. Wọ́n fi ń yé wa sẹ́ pé ẹ máa gbéra nìṣó ẹ̀yin ọmọ mi, intẹ́ gbé dání sọ́wọ́ yìí ó ti di ṣíṣeéṣe. Nígbà tí àwọn bàbá, màmá, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn pásítọ̀, àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run. White garment ni, kò ń ṣe white garment ni. Àní gbogbo àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run wọ́n ní ká máa sọ fún yín sẹ́ pé ó ti ṣeé ṣe ni kẹ́ máa sọ. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ má ṣojo, wọ́n ní kẹ́ má bẹ̀rù. Wọ́n ní ẹlòmíì á máa fẹ́ dàbí tó fi gbé ìkan sí ara yín pé intẹ́ gbé dání yẹn kò ṣeé ṣe. Àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run ní ká máa fi yé yín pé sẹ́ ó ti ṣeé ṣe ni kẹ́ máa sọ. Àwọn reverend, àwọn bishop, wọ́n ní ká máa sọ fún yín pé ó ti ṣeé ṣe. A lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn mùsùlùmí, wọ́n ní ká máa fi tó yín létí pé ẹ ní láti tún máa ṣojo kankan mọ́, pé ó ti ṣeé ṣe, òun ní ká máa sọ. A kí gbogbo àwọn lèmáàmù, a kí gbogbo àwọn àáfàá. Kò mà sáàfàá kékeré. A fi gbogbo ọlá gbogbo àwọn sheikh tó bẹ láyé àti tó ti lọ, a fi ń bẹ Ọlọ́run fúnra rẹ̀ pé ìta ti gbé dání tá à ń sọ fún yín pé ó ti ṣeé ṣe, ẹ tún má ṣeyèméjì mọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́ gbé dání nìyẹn, ìyẹn lẹ ṣe tún ṣeyèméjì. Ẹni tó gbé òtítọ́ dání tẹ́ tún ṣeyèméjì, àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run tó ti ń bẹ àti tó ti lọ, wọ́n ní ká máa fi tó yín létí sẹ́ pé eléyìí òun ṣe tí wọ́n máa ní kò confam. Ṣẹ́rí tí mùsùlùmí bá ní kúnkúṣì tẹ́ gbé dání ó confam lélẹ̀ wà láìtàláì súnmọ́ biláì làzílà hùwà. The chief imam of Yoruba land. Wọ́n ní kí n máa kí gbogbo yín, kí n fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí yín pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀, kò sí nǹkankan. Gbogbo ẹnu làwọn fi sọ pé kò sí nǹkankan, pé eléyìí tí a gbé dání lọ́rọ̀ Yorùbá àti lọ, kò sí nǹkankan tó máa dá dúró. Kódà ìjọba ilé ayé tó le ju ti Nàìjíríà lọ kò lè dá in tó ń jẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire dúró. Mo wá ń fi gbogbo orí adé tí wọ́n ń fẹ̀mí bá lọ. A máa wọn ọmọ Yorùbá, ọmọ Oòduà, pé orí adé ẹ dá sí tó wà ńlẹ̀, ẹ má wò wá ràn, ìyà yìí má pọ̀. Àmọ́ orí adé ní máa sọ fún gbogbo wa pé àwọn ń fẹ̀mí bá lọ, ìyà ò dẹ̀ ní jẹ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. A máa dàbí àwàdà, a máa dàbí eré, ìntagbédání, ìntẹ́lédùà ti ṣe ni. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ tún ṣojo, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣeyèméjì. Sórí ìwọ tó ń ṣeyèméjì, o ò mọ ohun tó gbé dání, ìyẹn ló ṣe ń ṣeyèméjì. If you know what you have and what you are holding on you, you will not doubt the nation of Yoruba people, that the freedom that you think the federal government will block, then you don't know that it is too late for the federal government. And I'll tell you why it's too late. The model and the molding of Nigeria itself, ìpìlẹ̀ Nigeria fúnra rẹ̀, was on a false foundation. And the federal government, the tyrant of this government called Buhari, and all his cabinet officers, the ministers, is a tyrant government. The same nasty Buhari that came, that think we the Yoruba do not have history about him, whether the dead or alive, I do not care. I am not interested in that. But I know there's an evil one and there's an evil man inside the Asoro that thinks he can stop the Yoruba people from coming out of the contraction called Nigeria. It is too late for them. The gods will fight on our behalf. The blood that have been spilled and that is still being spilled every day is already fighting. Remember this girl, Tolulope Arotile, 24 years old, killed by the federal government of the Boko Haram. You think her spirit have departed. Her spirit is still with us. I'm going to play the anthem now, and then we will go into the details of what we are discussing this morning. Once again, a powerful good morning to each and everybody that have the opportunity to be alive, to witness the good news of a nation that is about to be birthed. Let's listen to this.
Kashishe, kashishe, kajo.
get the prayer in. And once again, do not allow your faith to expire because of what has happened in the last 24 hours. Ìgbàgbọ́ ẹ tí o ní, tí o ti fọkàn sí pé ìntàgbé dání òtítọ́ ni. Do not be deceived again because of the 24 hours of so many things that have taken place, whether from the Opeyemi that has been detained. We'll tell you where we are and how far more we need to tell you. +4475 94050 979. Okay, something went wrong with the YouTube page. Let's see what is going on. Okay, maybe it's just my own tablet. +4475 94050 979. Ekaro Baba Ekiti. Egberanle.
Orúkọ Jésù Olùgbàlà.
Àmín. Ẹ bá mute tó wà ní background yín.
Ní orúkọ Jésù Olùgbàlà.
Àmín Jésù.
Àpáta ayérayé ibi ìsádi wa Ọlọ́run alágbára.
Àmín.
Ọba tó ń pa wá mọ́, ọba tó ń jí wa, ọba tó mú gbogbo nínú gbogbo, tó ń ṣe gbogbo nínú gbogbo.
Àmín.
Àtìlẹ́yìn ìran Oòduà pátápátá. Ọlọ́run ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ òpin. Ọlọ́run alágbára tó ṣeun rírí nínú àìrí. Agbé ọ̀gá yìn ológo torí pé ìwọ ni Ọlọ́run wa ò yí padà. Agbé ọ̀gá torí pé ó dojú ti àwọn aṣebi.
Àmín.
Agbé ọ̀gá torí pé ó gba ilẹ̀ wa fún wa.
Àmín.
Agbé ọ̀gá torí pé ìwọ náà ni alágbára, lẹ́yìn rẹ kò sí ẹlòmíràn. Ìwọ náà ló ti ìdí Fáráò àtàwọn ọmọ ogun rẹ̀ bọ̀ dí omi gbígbóná tó ṣèrí bọmi ẹ̀ parun fún wọn.
Àmín.
Agbé ọ̀gá Ọlọ́run ìyanu, ìbá má ṣe pé ìwọ Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa, kí làwa ìbá máa wí nísinsìnyí.
Àmín.
Agbé ọ̀gá torí pé ó jẹ́ kẹ́bọ̀ ọ̀tá ó gbà lórí ayé wa.
Àmín.
Bíbélì wípé ẹni tó pa wá mọ́ kì í sùn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í tó gbé. A yan ológun Ọlọ́run ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pé àti ohun gbogbo. Agbé ọ̀gá ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tí ìwọ Ọlọ́run gbà jẹ́ Ọlọ́run, Olúwa ẹ gbà ọpẹ́ wa o.
Àmín.
Ní gbogbo ayọyé ọmọ Oòduà, láti Lagos State, Ogun State, Ọ̀yọ́ State, Ọ̀ṣun State, Ondo, Èkìtì, Kwara mọ́ Kogi, wípé ìwọ Ọlọ́run yóò jà fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bó ti jà fún ìran ilé Ísírẹ́lì. A yan Ọlọ́run ìbẹ̀rẹ̀. Bíbélì wípé olùràpadà wa ní agbára, pé ọwọ́ ọ̀tún Olúwa ń ṣiṣẹ́ agbára. Agbé ọ̀gá torí pé ìwọ Ọlọ́run yóò gbóná ọwọ́ agbára rẹ. Ó fi ṣiṣẹ́ agbára láti lé àwọn ọ̀tá wa jìnnà sí wa.
Àmín.
Ó fi ọwọ́ ọ̀tún agbára rẹ bí àwọn ọ̀tá wa ṣubú.
Àmín.
Olúwa àwọn Olúwa, Ọlọ́run àwọn Ọlọ́run ṣe.
Àmín.
Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ohun gbogbo àti òpin gbogbo ṣe.
Àmín.
Jésù gba ọpẹ́ wa.
Àmín.
Ògo ni forúkọ rẹ lókè ọ̀run.
Àmín.
Olúwa fógun náà lé ẹ lọ́wọ́, ní orúkọ Jésù Olúwa máa jagun lọ.
Àmín.
Nítorí ìran Yorùbá láti lè gbà wá kò lóko ẹrú, Olúwa dìde kó jà fún wa.
Àmín.
Ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tí ìwọ Ọlọ́run gbà jẹ́ Ọlọ́run, ní gbogbo agbára tí ìwọ Ọlọ́run fi dá ayé àti ọ̀run, Olúwa lò ó lórí àwọn ọ̀tá wa.
Àmín.
Olúwa fi bì wọ́n ṣubú.
Àmín.
Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni ìmọ̀kímọ̀ ètekéte èròkérò tó bá sọ wípé ìran Yorùbá ò ní bọ́ lóko ẹrú, ní orúkọ Jésù Olúwa jẹ́ ń dẹni àgbélẹ̀gbẹ́.
Àmín.
Ilẹ̀ kó lanu kó gbé wọn mì.
Àmín.
Mo gbàdúrà fọ́mọ rẹ Ọláyọ̀mí ọmọ Kóìkí, Olúwa sọ wọ́n di àpáta.
Àmín.
Ẹni bá bínú sí wọn, ogun ọ̀run kó bínú sí.
Àmín.
Ẹni bá bá wọn jà, ogun ọ̀run kó bá wọn jà.
Àmín.
Gbogbo ìmọ̀kímọ̀ lórí wọn, lórí ọmọ, lórí aya ni àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣètò pátápátá. Ní orúkọ Jésù Olùgbàlà, ìmọ̀kímọ̀ kò ní jọ lórí wọn.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run dìde agbára. Olúwa dìde kó tú àwọn ọ̀tá wa ká.
Àmín.
Olúwa dìde kó bí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá wa ṣubú.
Àmín.
Olúwa gbógun ti àwọn tí gbógun ti wá.
Àmín.
Àwọn abaniláyé jẹ́ ọ̀tá ilé tí ṣílẹ̀kùn fún ọ̀tá òde.
Àmín.
Ní orúkọ Jésù, ilẹ̀kùn lanu kó gbé wọn mì.
Àmín.
Gbogbo àwọn tí ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ wá wo kòkó wọn dàgbà tán, táwọn aṣọ wa di igi búburú tán yọ àdá tán bẹ́ wa níbẹ̀kúbẹ̀, tí wọ́n pa wá nípakúpa tó sọ pé kò kàn wọ́n torí pé àwọn ti jẹun, wọ́n ti yó bámúbámú. Ní orúkọ Jésù, ẹ̀mí mímọ́ Olódùmarè kó àárẹ̀ sí wọn. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kó wà lálàáfíà. Ẹ̀tọ́ wa kó tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́. Ọlọ́run gba ilẹ̀ wa fún wa o. Mú wa dé Rìhóbótì wa. Níbi tí ọkàn wa yóò ti balẹ̀. Olúwa gbà á fún wa. Ṣe ìyanu nínú ayé wa. Ògo ní orúkọ rẹ lókè ọ̀run. Jésù Olúwa tó olùgbàlà wa. Àmín. Àmín. Àmín lórúkọ Jésù. Well done, my leader.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. A very good morning once again, and if you've just joined us from Instagram, we're live on MixLR. You will hear the sound clearly. You will not see the picture, but you'll save enough data for those in Nigeria. We are live on YouTube. We are live on 3 channels on Twitter, Aiko Farmers, Olayomi Koiki, and Koiki Media. We are also doing a start watch on Olayomi Koiki. I say good morning to our brother, Eddie Baba, all the way in Enugu that is listening to us, or watching rather on Instagram. I say good morning to those on YouTube, Mohammed Bagaya, a very good morning. Ebun Owoyomi, good morning and welcome. Oyekomi Oluwashola, a very good morning to those that are watching on YouTube. I go quickly to those that are watching already on Facebook, and I will be doing the same thing on those that are doing the start watch. I say a very good morning to each and every one of you. Babaikiti, Engineer Evangelist for Lion Laolu, good morning. Adekoya Olarewaji, a very good morning. Mofita Watawa Kima Mawa Lara Olakomi, a very good morning. Ekaro. Gbogbo orúkọ tí bá ti ń dá tí mò ń pè tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi ń kí yín. I say good morning to Nila Lancy, good morning. Sunday, a very good morning to you. Màmá mi Ọmọlára Ìyábọ̀ Àjàlá, gbogbo ìgbà ni wọ́n máa ń bi mí pé ṣé màmá mi ni mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní ṣorúkọ yín nìkan ni mo máa ń dá ni mo ní kò ń ṣorúkọ yín àmọ́ orúkọ tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo máa fi ń pè. I say a very good morning to those mothers that are standing with us. I say a very good morning once again to Màmá mi Ọmọlára Àjàlá. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ yín. Mo kí àwọn mọ́mì wa ní Dublin. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn mọ́mì wa ní France, ní Germany, ní America. Mo kí wọn ní Canada. Mo kí yín ní Australia. Gbogbo àwọn màmá tí ó wà ní Nàìjíríà ni mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí. Èmi ọmọ yín Ọláyọmí Kóìkì náà ni. A ṣì ń dúró fún ẹni tó máa fún wa ní prayer ti Mùsùlùmí àti ti ìgbàgbọ́. We are here not to criticize or condemn the religion. Our job every day is to liberate the minds of those that are àwọn tó ṣì ń bẹ̀rù pé in tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá yẹn ǹjẹ́ wàhálà ò tí ì dé báyìí ó mọ ohun tó gbé dání nìyẹn. Ó mọ ohun tí ó ń tẹ̀lé wa lẹ́yìn. A very good morning, ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Olúwa á bá wa dúró tì yín o.
Àmín.
Gbé dání, Olúwa á gbà fún wa. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, Olúwa ti gbà, Olúwa wá bí tó wa lọ́wọ́. Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Alhamdulillahi rahmanir rahim.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run kò wọlá tóbi Al-Qur'ani náà.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run wo tá a fẹ́, Ọlọ́run adé ó ṣe é ṣe fún wa.
Àmín.
Alhamdulillahi rahmanir rahim. Law anzalna hadha al-Qur'ana ala jabal.
Àmín.
رأيتهم هادية متصدية من خشية الله ولهم ضاله نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون والله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو الحكيم آمين آمين Ọlọ́run àṣọṣe ṣe fún wa.
Àmín Allah. Àmín. Jazakallah khairan. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàbọ̀. Thank you very much. Once again, tàbá ní ẹni tí a fún wa ní tí ìṣẹ̀ṣe kí ó lè complete. If you look at your screen, you will notice that we are on a countdown. Iṣẹ́ làwọn èèyàn ń ṣe débẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ ni gbogbo wa ń ṣe débẹ̀. We have 35 days, 20 hours 2 minutes, every second goes down, where we are holding one of the biggest peaceful rally of the Yoruba people around the world. Where are you going to be on the 4th of October? Ibo ni wọ́n máa wà? Ṣé ìwọ náà máa darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní àbí ibòmíì ló máa wà níjọ́ yẹn tí wàá ní nǹkan kan ló fẹ́ bí ẹ dúró? Ọjọ́ ìdùnnú tí gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire fẹ́ jáde, ibo ló máa wà ní ọjọ́ náà lọ́hùn? Where will you be and where have you planned to be? Ṣé o ti ń wo Pastally tí o fẹ́ make a very good morning? Wọ́n ti ń kí mi ní orí MixLR. Èmi náà ń kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa lórí MixLR. Ẹ bá wa share link yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ń kí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n sì wà ní orí fọ́nrán tí wọ́n ń wò wá ní different platform. Nítorí pé tá a bá dárúkọ yín, ẹ̀mí mi ó wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo yín. Mo kí Jack Ọlá tí wọ́n ń wò wá lórí Start Watch. Mo kí bàbá wa Adémọ́lá J. Afọlábí. Tọwọ́tọwọ́ ni mo fi ń kí yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé wa, tẹ́ ń sọ pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ wa, ìǹtẹ̀ gbé dání inú wa dùn. Ẹ wá ń fi ẹ̀mí bá wa lọ, ẹ̀ ń fi owó bá wa ṣe, ẹ̀ ń fi àdúrà tì wá lẹ́yìn. Àárín gbogbo ọ̀ ní bàjẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Mo kí Julius Ọlọ́wẹ̀. I hope I pronounced the name very well. Aduna Masakai. I say good morning to our brother Akim Adiora Saki. Mo kí Gabriel Dada, Young Kingsley. I say good morning to all the Biafra. Our fight at this junction is not with the Igbo people or the Biafra. They want the same freedom, just like we want it. Mo kí Alex Manu, Káyọ̀dé Ògúnrínọlá, Abíọ́lá Àyìnkẹ́. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé wa lórí Instagram. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí yín. Bello, mo kí yín. Yorùbá ọ̀nà wa ti là, ẹ má tún bẹ̀rù, ẹ má ṣojo. Ọládàpọ̀, I say good morning. Bọ̀dé of London. Ìyábọ̀ Olúbùnmi. Please, how can we in Arab country protest? What part of Arab are you? Mo kí ẹ QRUS lórí MixLR. Màmá wa Bello, Mukaila, gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ wa ní Saudi Arabia, ní Dubai, ní Oman, ẹ contact mi. A sọ gúrùpù tí ó ti wà tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ tí a fi ń sáàárín wọn. Mo kí DDYWN. I respect everyone. If I have not mentioned your name, mo fi ojú pa yín rẹ́. Mo kí àǹtí mi, àǹtí Jíire. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn àǹtí mi pátápátá. Mo kí àǹtí wọ̀ believe. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn gọ́vnà méjèèjì tí wọ́n ń wò wá ní ojoojúmọ́. Wọ́n kì í wò live nítorí pé kì í má bàa dárúkọ wọn. Wọ́n ti fún mi ní profile number tó fi ń wò, àmọ́ àfihàn sílẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ń gbé screen yẹn padà sí ojú mi lẹ́ǹkan sí. Gideon, I say good morning to you. Once again, our fight is not with the Biafra. Our fight is with the Fulani that have held us into this contraction called Nigeria for a very long time. People will say, why now? Why not? I'm asking, why not? If somebody said to you, why now? Ask them, why not? At this junction, why not? Ọlá Ọ̀jẹ́níyì, Ìjàngbara Yorùbá, Ọláolúwa Godwell. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó ilé tí wọ́n ń fi ẹ̀mí bá àwọn ọkọ wọn nìṣó, nítorí pé ìyàwó ilé tí kò bá fi ẹ̀mí bá ọkọ ẹ̀ nìṣó, ọkọ yẹn lè má rí ìṣe tó fẹ́ ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí àwọn baálé wa tẹ́ ń fún àwọn màmá wa láyè, nítorí ẹlòmíín wà nínú meeting nígbà tó yẹ kó dáná nínú ilé. Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá là ń sọ, kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ yàn kan. Ìntàdẹ̀ gbé dání kò ń ṣe tí a máa fi ṣeré. Ẹ má ṣojo, ẹ má bẹ̀rù. Mo kí gbogbo WhatsApp group pátápátá tó exist. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú Telegram. À ń kí yín pé ẹ kú in tó ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ a tún padà sórí screen yẹn. In tó ti dé tán, ẹ má jẹ́ kí a ṣojo. October 1st we hold, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, the 1914 amalgamation. determine its validity now. Yoruba Self-Determination Rally, October 1st, 2020. For those on Mix LR, this is what I am reading on the screen, but I know you are enjoying what we are already making it very easy for everybody. Moki Afolarin, Timmy, on YouTube. Once again, if I've not mentioned your name, I will come across that name and I will mention it along the broadcast. Adeyemi Hafiz, I say good morning to you. Olaoluwa Goldwealth T, good morning. Lawal Jamil, good morning. If you have not been able to sign the petition and the poll, Moki Oremi Takuntakun, mo ní dárúkọ ẹ̀, àmọ́ is one of our security consultants. Èèyàn kan náà máa pè yín láti Scotland. Èmi ni mo fún wọn ní nọ́mbà yín. They will reach out to you in all the way in Scotland. Ẹni tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ti mọ̀ rẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo ìgbà la máa dárúkọ gbogbo wa náà lẹ́ǹkọ̀ọ̀kan. Kò ń ṣe pé a lè dárúkọ wọn, àmọ́ tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ náà ni mo fi ń dárúkọ nìyẹn tó ti mú yéra wọn. Mo kí bàbá wa Sunday Ìgbòho lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ send message sí mi. Wọ́n ní kí n máa kí gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire pé Oòduà ó ti ṣeé ṣe. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún Koiki Media. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún Gbẹ̀du Ire Magazine. Òṣàtọ́lá, Citizen AY, Màmá wa Àbíkẹ́ Erelú, David Hamilton, mo kí wọn tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀. Kò sí ìjà láàrin mídíà. Àṣọ̀kan la dúró gindigindi. Mo kí Adétòkùnbọ̀ ọmọọba, mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́ Oòduà TV and Radio and Concern ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo kí màmá wa tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ Dara Talk Show, obìnrin bí egun, ó dúró tigbítigbí fún ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Mo kí màmá wa, màmá gidi, ó dà pé màmá wà ní Turkey lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi kí wọn. Ẹlòmíà ní màmá yẹn kí ló ṣe òun nìkan ni. Òun nìkan kọ́. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run àkàndá tọ́lọ́run bá ti dá bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tọwọ́ bọ̀ ó kàn waste time ààrẹ. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí màmá wa Esther Bod. I believe she's in Turkey. I watched her video yesterday. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi kí wọn. Mo kí màmá mi dáadáa Alhaja Haulat Barry Brator. Gbogbo yín pátápátá ni mo ń kí. Kí nìdí tá ṣe ń kí gbogbo àwọn tá ń kí yìí tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ la fi ń kí wọn. Mo kí Olúmídé Ojásọpẹ́. Ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ Face Cap Media ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ẹ mọṣẹ́ mídíà pé gbogbo wa ìkan náà ni wá. Ẹ má ṣojo. Ìta ti gbé dání, ọ̀nà Yorùbá ti là. There's nothing to be worried about. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí Máyégún General ní Scotland. Àwa kí bàbá wa Frank Bello. Mo kí Heritage Multimedia Mr. Ade Thomas. Why are you scared? That is the question I want to put out this morning. Who are you scared of? Why are you scared? And who are you scared of? Ẹ̀rù ń bà yín fún ta ni? Oh, for the federal government of Nigeria. Because one of us was kidnapped. That's why you're scared. Ẹlòmíì ti fẹ́ bọ́ sábẹ́ blanket, ẹ̀rù ti dé. But ó ti gbàgbé pé àwọn eléluwà, àwọn tí wọ́n ní ìtagbédání, àwọn ti jà fún wa. I've said it here. Nigeria is gone from the spiritual realm. All we are doing now is the physical side of it. So many people are concerned. I've been receiving calls. Hey! That man sọ náà ló dé. Ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ tún ṣojo. Igodo Oka, a very good morning. Owolabi Damilola, good morning. Biafra, I say good morning to all our Biafra brothers and sisters. Some people, let me pull this up a little bit because they see the flag of ODUDUWA and the Biafra, which I have there. You can see it now. I've taken this up a little bit. Some people get worried about that. When our focus is the Fulani that is right there in the forest, ready to kill you. They don't care about you. You think the Fulani cares? They are one of the most biggest enemies that we have now, and we must kill them before they kill us. And how do we kill them? We are already on the first step of it, which is what we are doing now, educating the people and telling them that what we have, there's nothing to be worried about. If you do not know what you have, then something is not right with you. But when you know what you have, and you can confirm that this that you have with you, nothing can stop it, then why are you scared of the federal government? The question is, can the federal government arrest everybody inside ODUDUWA land? I am asking this question this morning. We're going to open the phone line, but let's just go into a kind of, this conversation. I am asking this question. I want everybody to answer me. I'm watching from different platforms. Can the federal government arrest everybody? Do they have the space to put everybody inside a DSS cell? So when they arrest one person, the work is already ongoing to release him. From the physical side of things and the spiritual side of things, I can tell you that. We are working on that. Egbomiye, we are doing two things simultaneously to release Okoyemi from the hands of the DSS. As we are working, and I say we, it doesn't matter what individuals are doing. But when I use the collective word we, I have already counted those of you watching me because you are part of we. Everything is being done to get his release out of the cell because he's not doing anything contradictory to what we know as we have been under the UNPO. And I'm going to play that this morning because whatever the federal government is doing now, we are also putting it on record to the international community that you have given us something to hold on to, but the federal government of this contraction called Nigeria 419 is not obeying the law as is speculated under the UNPO. I'm not sure because I've moved the machine around. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first go straight to find that video on YouTube. Remember this nasty man behind this screen. Always remember the evil man. This was where all our problems started. 1914 amalgamation, Lord Lugard. Lord Lugard. That is where our problem started. Professor Banji Akintoye. That's what I'm looking for. But let me move this stupid, nasty contraction man out of the screen. His name is Lord Lugard. You all know him. Not just Lord Lugard. We have the other one. What is his name again? Goldie. These are evil men that their spirit will not sleep properly. Goldie was part of those that kept every Nigerian, Yoruba, and Igbo where we are today. George Goldie, his name is called George Goldie. As we mention Lord Lugard, we must mention George Goldie and the colonial master. Let me remind us that the Yoruba is already under the UNPO, and every step that this government is doing now is being monitored and said every step, gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó ń gbé, yeah, useless, is a shit hole. Julius Olowe. Yes, Nigeria is a shit. Oh, good morning, Joke Ola. A very good morning to you, my sister. Afolarin Temi, a very good morning. Gbogbo ẹni tó ń kí wa, àwa náà ń kí. Let me remind us that we are the mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí màmá mi Tómilọ́lá. Mo kí èèyàn ńlá takuntakun Olúṣọ̀gá Matthew Ọlọ́run bá ń dúró tiẹ̀. Ó kú iṣẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní different Telegram, WhatsApp group across the world. If you are not in any WhatsApp group at the moment in a country, in Nigeria, send us a message. Can we have the Telegram in the comment section across all our platform this morning? Sugar, we need that Telegram. I need a Telegram so that if you have not joined any Telegram, go and join at least the Telegram for the rally. I say good morning to Sister Buki Taiwo. Let me roll this video because this is what guarantees us.
Just delighted to
Yoruba
have
people.
you join us and to be working with.
Let me put the screen up more. So that you, this morning, thinking that, oh, because DSSO.
I'm also really delighted actually to be introducing Professor Banji Akintoye. I'm going to unmute him just to make sure that he is actually here. What is so special about the Yoruba World Congress that we're welcoming in today is that in many ways it's a new initiative. There's been a movement for the self-determination of the Yoruba people for many, many years. But just recently, this World Congress met and formed around the leadership of Professor Akintoye. And it seeks to represent all of the people of Yoruba with a very diverse membership within the Yoruba people. And for us, it's just wonderful to see a movement being developed like the World Yoruba Congress under the leadership of Professor Akintoye, who is really a very well regarded and highly known person within his community. And so I'm just delighted to have you join us and to join the UNPO. So the floor is over to you, sir.
I want to start by thanking UNPO for giving me the opportunity to speak up for the Yoruba nation. Today, we, the Yoruba nation, we also call ourselves the ODUDUWA nation. When in 1914, the British amalgamated the Yoruba indigenous nation,
I hope everybody can hear on our platform. Can you please indicate? I'm going to mute the mic and allow everybody to enjoy this. But just indicate if you can hear clearly, especially those listening to us on the Mix LR.
And already had more than 1,000 years of foremost civilization building in Black Africa. The Yoruba had started to live in towns and cities by the 9th century AD. By the time that the first European explorers came to the coast of West Africa in the 15th century, Yoruba land was already a copiously urbanized country. Indeed, one of the most urbanized countries in the world, with heavily populated cities and towns at short distances from one another. In the context of this urban civilization, we Yoruba evolved advanced economic, cultural, political, and religious systems. Earliest Europeans and explorers and traders along the West African coast from the late 15th century found the influence of Yoruba civilization and Yoruba diaspora trading colonies among many West African peoples, and the Yoruba language as a language of commerce among many different peoples.
I said I can hear on the Mix LR.
With the coming of Christian evangelism and Western education in the mid-19th century, Yoruba urban civilization immediately enabled Yoruba land to benefit more than other parts of Black Africa. By the 1860s, we Yoruba were already producing a class of university graduates and educated professionals. The first newspaper in Black Africa was published in the Yoruba city of Abeokuta in 1859.
All right, I'm going to pause that because I want to be sure that those following us on MixLR, if not, I'm going to play it from the phone, and then, but we should be able to hear, you should be able to hear without any issue. QRUS, can you still hear? I've already muted at the moment, but you said no, so I'm not sure whether you are the only one that can hear. I'm talking to those on the MixLR. So I'm going to roll the video again. Let me know if you can hear it or not. Then if not, I'll just switch over using another device to play the video. Can't hear you clearly. Okay. I'm not sure why. All right, let's do something different. I'm going to bring the screen back to my normal face, and then I'm going to use the phone to play that. We can hear you, not what you are playing. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. So what I'm going to do now, because I want everybody to hear that, because this morning is about confidence building. Those that are already scared. Now, Mama Joke Ola is those that are listening to us that makes it loud. We have people that are watching or listening rather. They're not watching, but they're enjoying the audio. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back again on YouTube, but this time I'm going to be using my phone to bring out that same video I just played earlier. So we might roll it again. Let me turn the speaker on. Maybe that will also give us a bit of audio. So let's now roll that video again.
Regularly many among West African groups the Yoruba people are experiencing a degree of poverty, of loss of morale, of hopelessness, and of disorientation, unknown in them. Despite of their very strong cultural unity, and in spite of
Okay. Okay, why are they still having problem with the sound? They shouldn't be having problem with the sound. Not at all, sir. Sound boss. Okay. I'm not sure why you're not getting any sound. So what I'm gonna do, let's increase the volume from the. Let me add the speaker to it. That's strange. All right, let's do something. Mode heavy on. What I will do is, because we're using a MixLR, I need to get a very powerful mic so that it can pick. But I've got one here. So I'm going to roll the video again. Tijani Abe listening to us on MixLR. Do indicate and let me know if the sound is better. I'm going to rewind that video a little bit because we need to hear these. That we are already under the UNPO. But I'm going to just put the video back a little bit and then roll it once again.
by which time some Yoruba families were already producing their first generation of university graduates. At the amalgamation in 1914, the Yoruba were the only educated nation in the new country. From 1952 to 1962, under a limited self-government arrangement and federal constitution, which the British granted to Nigeria, the Yoruba nation proceeded to make the mostly Yoruba western region of Nigeria the pace setter in Nigeria and even in Africa, in virtually all aspects of development and modernization.
I think it's a video from
But the
YouTube.
Nigerian environment has consistently consistently been hazardous to the Yoruba nation. From the beginning, the British colonial rulers feared the considerably educated and culturally sophisticated Yoruba and proceeded to do everything to limit their influence in Nigeria. From the British, the tradition passed on to the non-Yoruba peoples of Nigeria that the Yoruba needed to be stopped and, quote, to stop the Yorubas, unquote, became the constant purpose of Nigeria. At Nigeria's independence in 1960, the British manipulated everything to impose the Hausa Fulani of northern Nigeria as a dominant group over the Nigerian federal government and to exclude the Yoruba leadership from the federal government. The British regarded the mostly uneducated Hausa Fulani, particularly the Fulani, as, quote, the friendly people, unquote, under whom British influence will continue to be strong in independent Nigeria. In 1962, less than 2 years into Nigeria's independence, the anti-Yoruba hostility finally produced a covert operation by the federal government of Nigeria, assisted by the British from the sidelines, to destroy the Western region. The covert operation succeeded in splitting the reputedly disciplined Yoruba political leadership of the Western region, and the federal government immediately rushed in, declared that law and order had broken down in the Western region, suspended the region's elected government, imposed a hand-picked sole administrator on the region, and imprisoned the topmost Yoruba leader. Finally, the federal government chose a faction of the disgraced Yoruba leadership as federal allies and proceeded to give them the legitimacy by blatantly rigging the regional election of 1965 for them in their favor. At that point, Yoruba youths of the Western region revolted, and they kept on stubbornly fighting the authorities until law and order totally collapsed in the Western region, and until the whole of Nigeria became profoundly destabilized. In January 1966, the Nigerian military, very displeased with the way the Western region was being handled, overthrew the governments of the Federation. For 3 decades after that, until 1999, Nigeria reeled in a dark and darkening cloud under military dictatorship. All the military coups, all the military dictatorships from 1966 July until 1999 were led by military officers from northern Nigeria. This was so because the northern political elite, whom the British had manipulated into dominance over Nigeria at independence, had used their control of federal power to ensure a dominant number of northern officers in the military ranks. Under the successive military dictatorships, Nigeria descended deeper and deeper into crookedness, insensitive governance, rampant corruption, impunity, government's effort to impose a religion, religious and inter-ethnic violence, insecurity, grossly poor and incompetent management of the economy, and hopeless poverty. The military dictatorships destroyed the essence of federalism, grabbed all power and all resources into the hands of the federal government, turned the state governments of the Federation into helpless dependents on federal handouts, and thus destroyed the spirit of development and enterprise in all parts of Nigeria. Today, Nigeria is known as the #1 home of extreme poverty in the world, and there are predictions that in a few years, as much as 50% of all the most desperately poor people in the world will be Nigerians. Since the controllers of federal authority were consistently northern Muslims, the ambition grew among them to impose Islam upon Nigeria, a country with large numbers of Muslim, Christian, and traditional worshippers. They thereby led Nigeria into frequent Islamic fundamentalist explosion. The massive revenues being earned in these years by Nigeria from petroleum exports turned out to be a curse rather than a blessing. Inevitably, the Yoruba nation was sucked into this deepening disaster. The military dictatorship seized important Yoruba assets that had been created in 1959-52 era in the Western region. Most of such assets were then poorly managed or deliberately allowed to decline or even perish. Deepening poverty became the lot of the Yoruba nation in Nigeria. Also, Yoruba political leadership increasingly fell for most of the insensitive governance and public corruption characteristic of Nigeria. In these circumstances, the Yoruba people have progressively lost the enterprising spirit and the spirit of service to society for which their nation has been known throughout its long history. The quality of Yoruba education has been destroyed. Yoruba language has declined and now faces the threat of extinction. To destroy Yoruba knowledge of and pride in their history, Nigeria's federal military government prohibited the teaching of history in schools. Yoruba rulers have neglected agriculture until famine came to have among them the image of an occupation fit only for the aged, the poor, and the illiterate, and until Yoruba land came to depend mostly on food importation. By 1962, cocoa export by Yoruba farmers were the source of funding for the Western region's ambitious development programs and the main foreign exchange source for Nigeria. By the early 1980s, Yoruba cocoa exports had dwindled almost to zero. With the economy depressed, unemployment has escalated relentlessly among educated Yoruba youth, forcing many to go into crimes, into drug abuse, and into criminal courts, and forcing many more to flee to other countries in the world. Yoruba youths are regularly many among West African youths who in desperation attempt to reach Southern Europe through the Sahara Desert and the Mediterranean Sea, and who frequently die in droves in the desert and in the sea. The Yoruba people are experiencing a degree of poverty, of loss of morale, of hopelessness, and of disorientation unknown in their history. In spite of their very strong cultural unity, and in spite of their unity around many other exalted principles, the Yoruba almost constantly look disunited and conflict-prone in Nigeria. Largest in population in Nigeria and in Africa, the most educated people in Nigeria and in Africa. And a nation with a very large diaspora in most countries of the world. The Yoruba do often appear like a small and impotent group in Nigeria. The Nigerian experience now confronts the Yoruba with the probability of a devastating revolt among the huge masses of their educated but unemployed and neglected youths. Ultimately, the worst degradation suffered by the Yoruba nation in Nigeria is that since 2015, heavily armed Fulani herdsmen and militias from northwestern Nigeria have been coming to Yoruba land, rampaging, destroying farms and villages, killing rural folks, threatening to conquer the Yoruba nation, to seize land all over Yoruba land, even to banish the Yoruba nation from their homeland, and to bring Fulani folks from other countries of West Africa to seize
that is
and possess land in
location 9.
Yoruba land. Many Yoruba people have been forced to abandon farming altogether, and the rampages are putting unbelievable pressure on the already weakened Yoruba economy in general. Even the large Yoruba cities have come under these threats also, as millions of uneducated and unskilled youths have been deliberately encouraged and assisted by some in the northern elite to migrate to the Yoruba southwest, where they are building up into a devastating burden on Yoruba society and economy. Countless Yoruba patriots and civil organizations and the patriots and organizations of most other Nigerian people have bravely agitated for decades for a return to a truly federal system. But the people who control the central government have stubbornly employed the central government's power to prevent such restructuring. The horrific conditions of Nigeria are intensifying abominably. Human blood is flowing increasingly across the face of Nigeria. The United Nations and other international agencies and countless informed Nigerians are loudly predicting Nigeria's imminent descent into famine and starvation, insupportable weight of foreign debt, total economic collapse, and even an apocalyptic implosion, which could fuel ruin and human suffering over most of West Africa. Most of Yoruba people have now given up on the agitation for restructuring and have moved to the position that the Nigerian situation should be sorted out by peaceful and friendly negotiations, which will enable the Yoruba nation, as well as other nations that so choose, to retrieve their self-determination and to pursue in their own way their political, economic, and cultural stabilization, progress, and prosperity. The Yoruba World Congress, which I have the honor to lead, and which consists of thousands of Yoruba men and women at home in Nigeria and in the Yoruba diaspora in most countries of the world, has stepped boldly forward to motivate the Yoruba people to defend their homeland and to prepare themselves for the accomplishment of their nation's ultimate goal of self-determination and prosperity.
That has been Professor
We Yoruba World Congress are an umbrella organization, hundreds of civic organizations at home in Nigeria and in most countries of the world. We are working to empower our Yoruba youths to turn to productive enterprises and to begin to transform their lives. We are working with competent scholars of language to revive the Yoruba language. We are engaging in occasional schools aimed at regenerating Yoruba civility and common spirit and community spirit. Some of our related organizations are beginning to plan a Yoruba referendum. Though our Yoruba Congress is less Yoruba World Congress is less than 1 year old. And even though we are known to be faithfully committed to peaceful activities and peaceful purposes, the Nigerian government has already begun to take action against us. This past week, the Nigerian Director of State Security announced that all organizations like ours have been removed from the list of state-registered organizations, and that the security forces will soon are preparing to clamp down on the members of such organizations.
I'm going to pause there and bring the screen back to my face. I'm just waiting for that screen to pop up. You heard Professor Banji Akintoye already mention during his July 31st or July 30 presentation with the UNPO. Wọ́n sọ fún wa ní ibẹ̀ tó ń sọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n present fún pé the security operatives are already in the process of clamp down with people of my own name, and not just because I am here, somebody like Okpeyemi and any one of us. Anybody can be picked. That is where I'm going. I'm going to finish up that video. We have just about less than 2 minutes. But mo fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan yé wa pé it has already been stated, even during his presentation under the UNPO, that there's tendency that the security operatives will come after every one of us for talking about the Yoruba nation. So don't be alarmed and don't be worried, because one person now has been kept with the DSS or the SSS or the nasty Nigerian government of today. Work is going on to make sure it's released. But what will then happen is, these also help us to tell the world, America, Great Britain, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, any part of the world, Russia, China, that the Yoruba people are not only now in danger, we now also have evidence as to that. And that is where I wanted us to hear that video from the beginning to where Professor Banji Akintoye talked about it. I'm going to go back into that video. I'm also going to be giving us the press statement that came out from Ibagani Adams, after I think a meeting that they had. I'll be telling you about that as well. My job as an independent journalist is to talk about the whole collective of everybody. I don't care whether you agree with them or not. That is not my job. But my job is not only also to use this media to talk about ODUDUWA, but we will also let you know that there are other different groups. It is not just about the Yoruba World Congress. We might not agree with some of the groups because of their position, but we must understand that the groups are there already. And I'm laughing because, the ODUDUWA king is already... What happened? Eh? What do you want? Milo. Your Milo. Okay, I'm coming. Yes? No. There's no biscuit this morning. Your Milo. Okay, I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. So we're going to finish that. And then what I'll do is I will open the phone line, because I'm going to have to stand up for about 2 minutes to go and sort this ODUDUWA king to get his Milo as usual in the morning. I'm sure everybody now recognize that voice. Tóun náà bá dàgbà tó bá ń gbọ́ fídíò ìyá kọ̀ máa rántí ká bàbá yìí kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹ̀ tó kàn jẹ́ kí n máa pariwo nínú broadcast láràárọ̀, nígbà tí bá ní kó gbẹ́nu dákẹ́ tó dẹnu dákẹ́ kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe sí. All right, let's go back to that video. Once again, a very good morning if you've just joined us. Dato Akonji, good morning. Mamawa Ayo Brown, Mama tó dá mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi porúkọ yín. Temi, our very beautiful ODUDUWA queen. We have a lot of ODUDUWA queen, and we have a lot of ODUDUWA king as well. Yes, Montegero, support disintegration of Nigeria. Yes, I believe in that as well. mo kí ẹ ní àwọn ti sàlẹ̀ Èkó, mo fi dárúkọ ẹni ẹ ti mọ rẹ̀. Ọlátiléwá Matthew, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ẹ. Kevin Brown, good morning. Our powerful sister, Sister Buki Taiwo. Wọ́n ní kò gbọ́ Yorùbá àmọ́ ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire tọkàntọkàn. Let us know that already Professor Banji Akintoye already mentioned it during that presentation. I'm going to just rewind that bit a little bit, and then I'll allow the video to roll all the way through. We'll open the phone line. You will tell us why you are still scared of federal government when not only pé o ní Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́, àti sọ pé a ti ní àwọn èèyàn, tí bá ní aláwọn èèyàn, it's not just about Professor Banji Akintoye. We have a lot that are working. You might disagree with some of them. That is how I'm not. Look, I'm not going to stop you from that, but we must understand that we must not lose focus. So let's go back just a little bit into that video.
The Nigerian Director of State Security and National, that all organizations like ours have been removed from the list of state-registered organizations, and that the security forces will soon be are preparing to clamp down on the members of such organizations. So it is a great thing that at this point, when the Yoruba struggle for liberation and self-determination is reaching these heights and looking forward with hope, it's a great thing that we have the opportunity to be working with the UNPO. We are committed to peaceful means only, and we will not. It is part of our constitution that we will not let any situation or condition whatsoever push us into violence. That's our decision. And we believe, the important thing is that we believe that peaceful means can achieve the purpose for which we stand. And that in the company of other nations in the UNPO, we will be able to achieve our purposes peacefully. I thank you all. I thank you on behalf of the Yoruba Nation. And I thank you on behalf of the Yoruba World Congress. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And that is our father, Professor Banji Akintoye, that you've just had a very powerful presentation from him. Let me open the phone line so that maybe whoever calls in now will allow me to finish up about another minute. The line is open. And tó bá fẹ́ pè wọlé, mo kí Pastor Emmanuel Togba, mo kí gbogbo àwọn pastor àti àwọn imam àti gbogbo àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run tó ń fi ọkàn bá ọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà yìí lọ. Mo kí yín màmá wa, àǹtí mi Bùnmi Adédèjì tí wọ́n wò wá. Very good morning once again. If I don't get anybody to call, I'm going to play an audio and then I'll come back on the seat. Do not go anywhere yet. The freedom of the Yoruba, whether they like it or not, will eventually come true. So since no one is calling, when I stand up, please, it will be too late because you will disrupt it. So I'm just going to play one of our jingles while I go and finish up, Omo Oduduwa Mio. Okay, I have Sister Buki, okay, that will take over the show, and then I will then go and deal with that. All right, go ahead, Sister Buki. Go ahead. I'm very good. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. I just want to change the leaflet a bit.
Okay.
So, is there one particular name that all the media houses that have been involved in this self-determination agitation, is there a name that you will give yourselves?
No, the name, I think what the name should be, from what I know and what we discussed, the name should just go along with not just the media, but it has to go with every Oduduwa children. So how that is going to work?
If I said something like organized by all Yoruba self-determinators and media houses.
Well, yeah, I think that will go along the
Does that?
line. Yeah, that will go along the
Okay.
line. Let me just
All
I
right.
need to come into the kitchen and finish off
Sorry.
my meal for the 1 minute.
Okay.
Meal. Meal. Just tell us a little bit before you go. Hello, Sister Bookie.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
here.
just go ahead while I'm coming back on the seat. What we should be expecting, any information regarding the rally. I know you talked about it earlier. On the screen, people can see that we have 35 days, 19 hours.
Yes.
So just give us a breakdown.
We need all hands in, please. We need the head counts. We need thousands to come out and show that you really need this self-determination. We need you to come out all over the world, but we mainly really need you to come out in the UK. If you are in any local council, in London, if you are in any local borough, please come forward. We need help with the distribution of the promotional leaflets, which is going to get printed by today. And we need all hands on deck. We need people that can help with the distribution of water. We need all of you just to come out and and just help.
Why is the UK very important?
Because this is where we are making. I mean, the whole sort of agitation sort of started from here. Although everywhere is important, but I'm saying UK is important because at the moment we don't have enough people. Everywhere is important, but at the moment we don't have enough people that we can say are actually going to attend in the UK. So that is why I'm sort of making emphasis on the UK, where the head count at the moment is very low. So please, we need you more. We need people in the UK to please come forward, register on the website, and then put yourself forward to help.
What's the name of the website for anybody that wants to register, or any contact number they can reach out to, email address? We need a lot of volunteers on that day. That's what Sister Book is trying to explain. When I need volunteers to pọ̀, ẹ má fi dí da àwa nìkan pé ìbáwọn náà ń ṣe. No, everybody is a volunteer. How can they reach out in terms of the number
You can
or
reach
email?
us. You can reach either by telephoning on +44 023 9837 120. You can also reach on the website, which is yorubafirsthouse.org. You can also email at info@yorubafirsthouse.org. So, and we're all meeting at at Trafalgar Square, and then we will now march down to the Parliament Square, where we're hoping to hand over an official letter to Boris Johnson with our request and our questions for the 1914 amalgamation. What happened? Where is the evidence? What happened? Why have we been pieced together in this way, where we had no say in this so-called amalgamation? So, if something has gone wrong, then we need to sit down and on a round table and sort this out, so that we Yorubas can have control of our own government, our own resources, and just have a life, basically. So please, I know it's important to everyone. You have to come out all over the world, but even more so in the UK. And also the UK, I'm making because it was the British government that caused this issue. They formulated this amalgamation. They know about it. So the UK is very, very important that we come out in our numbers, in our thousands,
must come out.
Okay. Before I let you go, what does freedom means to an average Yoruba man or woman or ODUDUWA children? What does freedom mean?
Freedom means everybody, not just only to the Yoruba person.
Okay.
Every living human being. Freedom, every man is entitled to freedom. We were born with it. We were not born to be subjugated. It's not right. That is not what God gave us. He gave us a free will. And every living creature, every living human being is entitled to that free will. It is entitled to that freedom. So that is why we have to come out 1st of October and demand for that freedom. We are entitled to it. God has given that freedom to us. He has given everybody the power to self-will. And it is that self-will that we are demanding. We are entitled to.
All right. Thank you very much. That is a very powerful. Let me bring the screen back. Again, the screen you are looking in front of you is the 1914 amalgamation. Determine its validity now. Now, we say now. Now, not tomorrow, not next year. Now, today. And part of that process will be one of the most peaceful, biggest, massive rally. The government will not intimidate us. The government will not stop us. The government cannot push us back. The rally is going to be for all the Yorubas, not just in London, in Manchester, in Glasgow. Nibikibiti Ebatiwa, a very good morning to you, Poland. Welcome on board. G Money on Instagram, good morning. This rally is about 35 days away. 19 hours, 5 minutes, the seconds goes down every second. Where it's going to be taking place at Parliament Square, London, SW1 Papa, 3 Bravo Delta. Our meeting point will be at Trafalgar Square, London WC2 3 Delta X-ray. And the time is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You must remember to wear a mask. Again, join all Yoruba for a rally on the October 1st at the Parliament Square, London. Stand united with the Yoruba against the atrocities and the killings of the innocent people. We need everyone out there on that day. There is no excuse. Look, if you give excuse, no, you are just trying to deceive yourself. You are not deceiving anybody. That means you love UK so much, but you don't want Yoruba land to come true. There's no point saying, oh, I will watch it on Koiki Media, on Heritage, and all the other media live. No, we want everybody to be there with their mobile phone, and every one of us is going live from our Facebook and every platform. It's not just about one person streaming. No, we need multiple people there on that day. Some people will have to volunteer themselves. Okay, we have a call coming all the way from Nigeria. Let's go straight to the caller. Good morning. I know the caller, but I will not mention the name, and I'll just say good morning to the caller. Welcome. Okay, I think that was probably not the call that is meant to come through. That's fine. That's why I didn't mention the name, but I know who the caller was. A very good morning once again. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá wa pátápátá ni à ń pè ní ọjọ́ 1st of October. Kẹ́ bá wa dá sí. Ẹ fi àyè lẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ síbi iṣẹ́, ẹ fi àyè lẹ̀ níjọ́ yẹn. Ẹ fi ọjọ́ kan yìí sílẹ̀ fún wa. Ẹ fi ọjọ́ kan yìí sílẹ̀. Focus. A very good morning. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Akànjí láti Kenya. Good morning. Please call the number to call again. Sister Buki, can you send the number on the comment and we can pin it down? Somebody is asking for the number. We need many volunteers. Look, when we say we need volunteers, don't think somebody else is going to do it. Why not you? Why not you? Why must you say somebody else? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni màmá wa Ọmọlára Ìyábọ̀ Àjàlá tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ. Àlàáfíà kún gbogbo ara wa níjọ́ yẹn. We're all going to come out. Every one of us will come out. We will come out. It's going to be peaceful. But we want the world to know that something massive is about to happen in the history of our people. Once again, +44 75 94 050979. We need all the numbers on that day. United we stand. Yes, divided we fall. Don't give excuse that, oh, I live in Scotland. No, that's excuse. It doesn't matter wherever you are. In Germany, connect with those in Germany, in Cairo. What I'm going to do this morning, I would have loved to bring that screen onto the our page. I'm going to go into the Ibagani Adams quickly, but we're still talking about this rally. Also, if anyone knows any information about any of the politicians in Nigeria, especially the one from the Southwest, you know where their wealth is, where their businesses is. I'm not care whether they say to you, oh, Aburu Eloni, no, it's a lie. Even if it's their sister that owns it, I want to know. You can send direct message to me, +4475 94050979. I need to know wherever their businesses is. We need to tell the world what they've been doing with our wealth. That's why they're talking about one Nigeria. I need any information about any of the politicians. I need that to be sent to me as quickly as possible. Whether they own a house, they have estate. Most of them are building estate across the country with our stolen wealth. We're going to name and shame them. Yes. Olatilewa Matthew, a very good morning. Malo Timothy, a very good morning. Welcome on board. You must make yourself available, whatever part of the world you are. I'm going to list all the countries now. Mokima Mawa Mary, Mokima Mawa JP. Akfitowotowo la fi ń kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn pàtìkì tá lè dárúkọ gbogbo yín tán. We say good morning to all those silent listeners. Each time they send me a message. Every WhatsApp group, it doesn't matter which group it is. We are all one Yoruba and one Oduduwa children. And we will fight this together in a unity form. The government cannot and will not intimidate us. They cannot. We have a caller that I've just called. Let's go straight. Ekaro. Ekabo. Okay, Ariwo. Our live lórí broadcast. Ariwo wà ní background níbọ̀ à ń gbọ́ yín. Ṣé ń gbọ́ wa? Okay, èmi mọ̀ yín. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa ò mọ̀ yín. Bí a tẹ bá fẹ́ dárúkọ yín fún wa àti ẹgbẹ́ wo gan ni ẹgbẹ́ tọ̀dọ̀ ti yín. Ibi tẹ wà yẹn, bí a tẹ bá kúrò nínú ibẹ̀ yẹn, ariwo pọ̀ ní background ibẹ̀, a dẹ̀ ní gbọ́ yín dáadáa, intẹ̀dẹ̀ fi passes fún wa, àwọn èèyàn ní lè gbọ́. So ẹ̀yin lẹ máa mọ bí ẹ máa move kúrò nínú building yẹn díẹ̀, tí a tọ́ bá lè slow music yẹn fún yín. But náà gbọ́ yín, but background yẹn noise kan tún jáde níbẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ sọ, tẹ fẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, tẹ fi pè, ó bẹ́tà, healthy, ó dà kó ti bẹ́tà nísìn. Ó yá, kí lorúkọ yín bàbá? Ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ yín. We have different WhatsApp. Ó yá, ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀ torí network kíákíá. No. A ti ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ ti wà live already. Àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ. Ẹ sọ orúkọ yín. Ẹ sọ ẹgbẹ́ tẹ́ jẹ́. Ẹ tí lè sọ orúkọ program nígbà tá àìtí mọ̀ yín. Èmi mọ̀ yín. Àwọn tó ń gbọ́ yín ọmọ Yorùbá ò mọ̀ yín báyìí. Èmi ń béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín ni ẹ dá mi lóhùn náà ni. Ìyẹn mo ṣe ń bi yín lọ́rọ̀. Àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa ẹ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí. Ẹ tún ẹgbẹ́ náà pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. iṣẹ́ wo ni àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà peace movement kó tó di pa máa débi event tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe ní Saturday ẹ kọ́kọ́ sọ fún wa àwọn wo l'Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà peace movement iṣẹ́ wo ni yín ìjọ ọlọ́dàálẹ̀.
Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà tó wà ti pẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ìlú àjọyọ̀ fún ìdádúró Odùduwà. Àbáyíṣà tó ní àbáṣíwájú tó ní.
Ipa wo ni Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà wa ti ń ṣe láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire mọ̀ pé a fẹ́ kúrò nínú oko ẹrú àti pé agbègbè wo ní state wo lẹ́yìn tí ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí sà? Ọ̀yọ́ state. Okay. Ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ ti wá ń gbé kó tó di pé ẹ máa sọ program tó ń bọ̀ ní September 29 fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire àtẹni tó bá wà ní Ọ̀yọ́ state tó máa darapọ̀ mọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ́yìn náà ń gbé fún àwẹ̀. Okay. Ó yá ẹ sọ díẹ̀ fún wa nípa ètò tó ń bọ̀ níjọ́ Saturday ẹ fún wa ní information díẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Okay. Okay, ẹ pè padà nígbà yẹn tẹ́ bá ti ready no problem àwa wà lórí ètò a máa retí yín. Àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà ni wọ́n ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìlú Èkó. The line is open. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣojo. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí màmá wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí màmá mi Esther Adetoun JP. Ademola J. Afolabi says, every hand that is flagging this show will die of coronavirus. Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹni tó kọ́wọ́ tó bá ń tẹ pé kí ètò yìí kó má lọ síwájú. Ètò tèmi ni, Tòṣátọ́lá ni, ti Gbẹ̀du ni, David Hamilton ni. Tí ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí a máa sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ máa bá lọ ni. Má ṣe ẹgbẹ́ Oòduà kó tún tẹsẹ̀ bọ PDP APC. Ó mọ tó ń ṣe nìyẹn. This is not about politics. It's about total freedom from the shaku-shaku government called Nigeria. It's called shaku-shaku government. Nothing is literally working. Very soon, we're going to start talking about what are the benefits of moving into a new nation. We wanted to talk about electricity yesterday. We didn't have enough time. Today, we are focusing on Opeyemi. The federal government must release him without any hesitation. I'm going to go into our poll again this morning. I hope you all on the MixLR can still hear me very well. Ekundayo Sonyalu is listening on MixLR. Tijani Abe. MixLR is a little bit more cheaper. Keep sharing. Keep sharing the broadcast. How many people have shared this morning? How many people have subscribed to our YouTube channel? How many people? Be honest. Have you subscribed? Those watching live and those that will watch it later. We are streaming on YouTube. We only have 16 people that are watching. On Facebook, we have about 108 people. On the MixLR, probably maybe we have about 11 listeners. It's because you are not sharing the broadcast. So somebody else do not know about this broadcast. And this is the one that will free the mind of the people. Do you know that we have 105 million or 2 million people that are living in abject poverty? 102 million Nigerians living in abject poverty. Are you one of them? We are trying to save your life. Let's do something quickly before I go into the poll, and I'll go into the Ibagani Adams statement that came out yesterday. Logunfe, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò in the Council of the State of the Nation. I'm going to read that. I hope I can bring that onto the screen. But while we are doing that, while I'm preparing that speech, it's a communique. And when they say communique, it's something that we must read out and explain to you. Oh yeah, come. A very good morning. If you have not shared this broadcast this morning, do us one favor. Yeah. All right. Yeah, wait. What happened? Where's the middle? Okay. Oh, is that the winner? That's enough. Let's play something where I keep this ODUDUWA thing quiet for a little while. Plus 4475940. That's enough. We have a caller while I'm still dealing with this thing. Good morning, caller. Plus 254. Ẹ káàárọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Orúkọ yín wọlé tí wọ́n sá. Láti Kenya. Wow. Ẹgbẹ́ Ránẹ̀sà. Láti Kenya. Ẹni ṣe nípa máa connect yín mọ́ àkànjú ó wò wá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí Kenya náà wà wọ́n ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe máa lọ sí embassy ní Kenya so tẹ bá ṣe tán ẹ send mi ní orúkọ yín kẹsì lọ pé Kenya ẹ send WhatsApp message à send nọ́mbà yín sí iṣẹ́ ń lọ rẹpẹtẹ ní Kenya kò bá jẹ́yàn mẹ́rin márùn-ún mẹ́wàá iṣẹ́ ti ń lọ rẹ́dí torí àkànjú ní Kenya ló wà ó dẹ̀ ti ń bá wa dá sétò láti bí tàbí gangan so èyí náà tún bá wá gbogbo àwọn ẹ máa sọ tẹ bá drop ẹ send mi ní WhatsApp máa send number sí so ẹ dẹ̀ tún bá wá gbogbo àwọn tó kù náà tí ó sì wà tó jẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire ní Kenya so tó lè bá wa dá sí ètò náà Oòduà gbé gbogbo àṣẹ o thank you very much that was a call from Kenya. The line is still open. I'll be back on the scene in just 2 minutes. Where this ODUDUWA king.
Tóbìnrin ò lè ṣe kí lọkùnrin ṣe tóbìnrin ò lè ṣe. Akẹ́yìn obìnrin rere nílẹ̀ Yorùbá akíyín adúpẹ́. Akẹ́wọ̀n obìnrin rere abiyamọ gidi abiyamọ tara. Ẹ kú fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Nípa t'Odùduwà Republic. Àwọn obìnrin ti ń jáde wọ́n ti ń fọwọ́ sí wọ́n ti ń tẹ̀ka sí wípé ó tó gẹ́ alùbàtà yìí dárin afẹ́gbà Oòduà Republic. Àwọn obìnrin nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n ti ń fọwọ́ sí wọ́n ní ẹ ti dà tó kún ọbẹ̀ ti dà tó sè wọ́n ló di dandan káwọn náà gbáwájú káwọn gbẹ̀yìn ọjà rẹ̀ torí tí ilé bá da àwọ̀ làáwò. Akẹ́yìn ìyá wa ẹ̀yin ẹdígbọ́ tọkọ ẹ̀yin ò sínú ẹgbẹ́ kí lọ́kọ́ ó ṣe ọjà rẹ̀ àwọn obìnrin rẹ̀ là ń kí lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n ní làákàyè ọjà rẹ̀ tọkọ wọn bá ń soríire inú wọn sì máa dùn sí àní.
Okay, we have another caller from Libya. Let's go straight to Libya. Ẹ káàárọ̀, Mr. Ajani. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ashedumari. Stop moving the table. Mo ti rórúkọ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀ bàbá. Abẹ́òkúta lórí òkè ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀. Ẹni sùúrù ó dà pé àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa ń sọ pé ọ́díò yín kò jáde gírí dáadáa so ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé sórí normal speaker ó yá ẹ bá wa tún ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí
ok orúkọ tèmi ni Mr. Ajani Ajala láti orílẹ̀-èdè Libya tí mo jẹ́ admin títí orílẹ̀-èdè Libya mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ní orílẹ̀-èdè location 9 ní Nàìjíríà àwọn tí Abẹ́òkúta gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe ṣe mítìnì ní alẹ́ àná àti èmi àti àwọn tí a jẹ́ admin especially admin tó jẹ́ Abẹ́òkúta North tó tún jẹ́ admin títí Ṣàgámù Mr. Mayor àti àwọn tó jẹ́ bóyá bíi brother Olúwaṣèyí a ṣe mítìnì ní alẹ́ àná gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe ń gbọ́ pé àwọn títí Abẹ́òkúta wípé wọ́n ní àyà wọn ń já wọn ò dẹ̀ turn up lórí gbogbo nǹkan yìí ìròyìn tá a tún wá gbọ́ ni pé wọ́n ní ìjọba Ògùn state especially títí Abẹ́òkúta tó wà ní Abẹ́òkúta gbogbogbogbogbò ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé capital Ògùn state Abẹ́òkúta ni wọ́n ní ìjọba yẹn wípé kò gbà wọ́n láyè láti ṣe nǹkan kan láti dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà wa tí a fẹ́ gbà yìí wípé ìtòrí ẹ̀ ni àyà wọn tó wà lábẹ́òkúta ṣe ń já láti dá sí pé bóyá Odùduwà republic yìí o a fẹ́ gbà á nígbà tó wá di October 1st àwọn tí àyà wọn ń já kí á tẹ̀ gbé àwọn yẹn tìṣẹ́gbẹ́ kan ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tí àyà wọn ò wá já báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ ṣe rally báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ protect ara wọn ní October 1st yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn kò gba ẹnikẹ́ni láyè láti dá sí bóyá a fẹ́ dájú a fẹ́ gba ilé òmìnira wa fún ara wa ìbéèrè tí mo ní kí n béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín nìyẹn sà.
ẹ ṣé gan Mr. Ajani Ajala lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ pé ìjọba kan ní Nàìjíríà kò ní fún wa ní àyè pé káwọn èèyàn jáde ìyẹn ò ní possible kò ní ṣe kí ni pé àní lè jáde yẹn nítorí tá a bá kọ́kọ́ lọ sínú constitution Nàìjíríà a mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ìlú tó lófin kan ni àmọ́ October 1st tí wọ́n fi ṣe independent tiwọn gbogbo wa máa jáde wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi ìwé ránṣẹ́ sí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún wa lórí platform yìí pé wọ́n máa tẹ̀wé bí ìwé yẹn yẹ kó ti dé ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn gómìnà state kọ̀ọ̀kan ní South West tí wọ́n ti máa hold rally yẹn màá tún reconfirm bí lẹ́tà yẹn ti lọ so that kí a lè máa emphasize pé lẹ́tà ti wà lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wọ́n dẹ̀ máa get in touch pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ commissioner for police kò sí ìlú kan lágbàáyé I am live on a live broadcast that will stop the citizen tó máa stop àwọn ọmọ ìlú yẹn pé kó má ṣe rally a sí níjọba military o kí gbogbo wọn máa gbọ́ a sí níjọba military but they lè threaten anybody pé kó má ṣe rally tó bá threaten àwọn èèyàn pé kó má ṣe rally tí a fẹ́ ṣe ní wọ́rọ́wọ́ nǹkan míì ó lè tibẹ̀ jáde o òun ni mò ń sọ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ tí gbogbo èèyàn ń gbọ́. Ìjọba tí ó bá ń sọ pé wọ́n ò ní ṣe rálì nítorí pé a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà, wọ́n fi ń yé wa pé wọn ò kì í ṣe ara wa ní àwọn tó jẹ́ gómìnà state yẹn. Eléyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ ti Tolúlọpẹ́ tí Ọ̀yọ́ state governor stop o. Eléyìí ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Tolúlọpẹ́ tí Ọ̀yọ́ state governor Mákindé, Ṣèyí Mákindé tó stop. They cannot stop a peaceful rally. Ẹni tó ń gbọ́ wa ní Nàìjíríà tó ní àṣìbí torí wọ́n jókòó sọ́hun ni, a fi ń yé yín pé it's not about pa jókòó sọ́hun. Ètò wà o, international law sì wà o. Òun ni mo ṣe kọ́kọ́ lọ play tí bàbá Professor Banji Akintoye tó fi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lágbàáyé. Ṣe rí UNPO tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí kí àwọn èèyàn lè gbọ́ dáadáa. Scotland tó jẹ́ bí less than 5 or 6 hours síbi tèmi gbé yìí, àwọn náà fẹ́ kúrò nínú Great Britain tá a wà yìí. Wọ́n mà ní náà, àwọn ọmọ wọn máa ń gbádùn, wọ́n máa ń lọ sí school, àmọ́ wọ́n náà fẹ́ dá dúró, wọ́n fẹ́ cut away from the whole what they call Great Britain. Àwọn náà dẹ̀ wà London, the same UNPO táwa náà wà London. Àwọn ọmọ wọn màdé ní lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ jáde nísìnyí kan ní wọn nígbà. So ẹni tó ń sọ nílé pé kò ní sí ààyè, wọn ò ní fún wa láyè. Ààyè yẹn máa wà. Then ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi kankan sọ fún àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa. Yes, kí ló fẹ́? Mo ti jẹ̀kan lẹ́ǹkan náà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kankan káwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa, Mr. Ajani àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa nílé ní toko. If they stop this rally from taking place on October 1st, that we are already asking everybody to come out for, we will trigger an international arrest warrant for each of the governor officials. Èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. This is a live broadcast. We, and I'm not using me, I am saying we will trigger international arrest warrant for each government official, from the commissioner of police, from the commissioner for agriculture in each of the states. Tó bá ṣe ń land sílùú kọ̀ọ̀kan, wọ́n máa arrest àwọn náà mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ò ní jẹ́ kó lọ. A máa file orúkọ gbogbo wọn, èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tájọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ẹ lè threaten àwọn tó wà nílé o, ẹ máa gbọ́ wa dáadáa. Ẹ má rò pé a kò jókòó sí ìlú òyìnbó, oríwọ̀ pé. We will use international law to hold them accountable. And not just accountable, international arrest warrant. Ó ní mo sọ yẹn. Gbogbo ẹnu rẹ̀ ni mo fi sọ lórí broadcast láàárọ̀. Gbogbo ẹnu ni mo fi sọ. A máa trigger tó ń pè ní international arrest warrant. Tí wọ́n bá ti jẹ́ kí October 1st kò hold. Nítorí pé kí ni àti sọ pé káwọn èèyàn lọ máa jàgà jígíjàgà. If not, a lè trigger yẹn jáde. Kó gbọ́ wa dáadáa. But nígbà tí bàbá wa Akintoye pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams àtàwọn tó jẹ́ àwọn leaders wa, kò ń ṣàwọn tí bá ní leaders, máa rò pé àwọn kan wà nínú Afẹ́nifẹ́re tó dúró kìngbìkìngbì. Adẹ̀ láwọn tó sí nínú group kankan tó dúró ṣingíṣingí. So ẹ jẹ́ kó máa yé wọn dáadáa. Tí October 1st ò bá hold ní Nàìjíríà, we will trigger so many things. I won't say more than that. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé. So ẹ jẹ́ kó yé wọn dáadáa o. Eléyìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé à ń pariwo lórí social media. This is not about shouting on social media. You are dealing with sophisticated, intelligent people here. Go and tell all the governors. This is not something that I'm a fi owó yẹpẹrẹ gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ o. We will not tolerate any one of them.
Àwọn obìnrin ti kó parí girigiri nílẹ̀ Yorùbá níjọ́ sí obìnrin rọgbọgbọ níyùn lọ́jọba nílùú Ọ̀yọ́ níjọ́ sí.
I'm just trying to bring the communique up for the Ìbà Gani Adams. But let me go back into our poll quickly. When I go into that poll, the line is still open for those that want to also add their voice. On Opeyemi, the update that we have as at last night, there was a lot of meetings and a lot of engagement. And so many prominent Yoruba leaders. And I say Yoruba leaders. We don't have to tell you their names on the live broadcast. What it does in Towanle. So many of them. So Opeyemi case is really a work in progress. I think this caller is from Côte d'Ivoire. Hello, good morning. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ṣé láti Côte d'Ivoire bí? Ṣé láti Côte d'Ivoire lẹ ti ń pè? Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Orúkọ yín ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gan. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ bá wa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà tó wà ní Nàìjíríà. Each governor tó bá ti ní kó má jáde l'October 1st.
No, máa gbé picture gbogbo wọn wá nísìn. Gbogbo picture wọn pátápátá la máa gbé wá nísìn.
Ọlọ́run bá kásẹ̀ coronavirus sílẹ̀. Gbogbo wọn má dé lu òyìnbó wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn gómìnà yẹn tó máa fi lè stop ọmọ Yorùbá láti má jáde. Ẹ sọ fún wọn kó má dé lu òyìnbó mọ́, à ń dúró de gbogbo wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn gómìnà tó bá fi lè stop àwọn Yorùbá pé kó má jáde l'October 1st. Káwọn gómìnà yẹn má dé lu òyìnbó mọ́, àwa náà máa tètè pọ̀pọ̀ fún wọn ni. Tọmọtọmọ wọn tó wà lóyìnbó, àmọ́ ibi tí gbogbo wọn wà. Tá a bá sì ṣe yẹn fún wọn, wọn ò ní mọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ kú ìgbà.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Òun là ń sọ nísìn. Gbogbo orúkọ gọ́vnà. Mo fẹ́ gbé ojú gbogbo wọn síta. The line is still open. We will name every one of them this morning. Every one of them.
Àní paribiribi lobìnrin ń kó láyé ìran Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kí wọn àwọn obìnrin rere. A kí yín o, àmọ́ lóore. Ìjà yí àjọjà ni. Oòduà Republic àjọgbá ni. Ló ṣe ń sọ wípé kò sí tọkùnrin ṣe tóbìnrin ò lè ṣe ẹ̀yin obìnrin rere. A kí yín lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin ṣàkúṣàkù ẹ̀ ńlẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin ṣàkúṣàkù a kí yín. Àgàgà yín ìyàwó àwọn olóṣèlú ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ ti gbàbọ̀dè yányán. Ibi ẹ bá darí yín sí náà ni ẹ lè sọ nǹkan kan. Bọ́kọ yín bá wọgbó tó bá wọ̀gbẹ́ àgúnlá. Bọ́kọ yín bá wọ̀gbẹ́ àgún tẹ̀tẹ̀. Kò sí ń tọ́kàn yín bẹ̀ ọ̀jàre. Kí lè yín sáti máa da, kí lè yín máa dùn. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin burúkú wọ̀nyí ẹ̀yin ọ̀wọ́.
We have another caller. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Erama, good morning. Yeah, we're still live on the live broadcast. Eba mute the background here, mommy, so that I can go in that ma. Thank you very much, mommy. Go ahead, please, mommy. Go ahead.
Before he died, it just came to my mind.
Yeah.
That time is coming, the Yoruba will stand up and fight for their rights. And if they don't change, Baba has said this, many old people then will remember this word. So all what these people are saying, they know about it. With Yoruba have already stand now that they want to take their, because Baba have been warning them. They don't allow Baba to reach there. We are not a child. When Baba was fighting all these things. But they don't, if Yoruba themselves, they didn't allow this man to go there. And then Baba said they should change. They still continue. Yoruba will stand, all these Yoruba, you see, they will stand up and fight for their rights. And then nobody can stop them. So now all what they are doing is to stop them. But if everybody, even at home and abroad, we can stand on one purpose, we will get it. Because the word already said for a long time, for a long decade, and now it's coming to fulfillment. No man can stop it. No man born of woman by birth or by cesarean can stop it. It's going to come to pass. All the prominent men in Nigeria tell them to leave after Yoruba to go. They should leave Nigeria to go. Nobody. They don't always fight it. But once, even at home, we don't always fight.
But once we want to stand for our rights, we stand. No man can stop us. Please tell the prominent man in Nigeria, especially Tinubu. If Tinubu can get away from all these things, all the remaining one will shut their mouth up. But Tinubu is killing every one of them. Tell Tinubu to stop it. Otherwise, in Koto Kojo, over Nigeria, not Lukojo, if a man can stand on that target which belongs to a state, instead they should bring the money. If not, you don't want to share one, no share, so you don't want to cut okay.
Business will dale.
Business will dale. See the what they call it, a putting refinery in his own. What they call it that? Over millions, one person sits on it, and he don't want anybody to talk about it.
Yeah.
Is it possible? No. Tell Tinubu to stop it. Otherwise, the wrath of God is upon him. And I was Shivaji as well. I don't believe Shivaji is part of it. But if it's part of it, he knows the consequence. Tell Shivaji to step back. To retrieve his faith back. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you very much, our mother, for calling. The line is still open, +4475. I'm bringing up the faces of all these governors, just so that we know, and our mind are going into their face as I'm bringing it up, so that ẹ ṣe ń rí ojú wọn tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe rally ní state kankan, gbogbo àwọn tó wà responsible fún òun làwọn tẹ́ gbé dání yìí. So tó bá wá sọ fún yín pé ìlànà bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ làwọn ń ṣe, then you better start running away from them. So I'm going to close it closer so that we can see their face properly. Ojú gbogbo wọn ni mo mọ̀ gbé wá sókè yìí. Ẹ já lọ bá àǹtí mi àtàtà sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀.
ODUDUWA woman, please permit me to speak my
Ẹ
language.
gbéra ńlẹ̀.
Àdúrà àti ẹ̀gún lórí àwọn Fúlàní àtàwọn Haúsá tí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá fi gbà yín sí ìlú wa, sí ilẹ̀ wa, nítorí a ní ìfẹ́ lọ́lọ́run, a fìfẹ́ gbà yín, ẹ wá turn against wa. Àjàbí yẹn á bí yín lọ́jọ́ òní. Ẹ̀mí yẹn ti ń sọ fún mi pé látàárọ̀ kí a máa lo àdúrà àjàbí àti ègún àjàbí lórí àwọn ẹni burúkú yìí tí wọ́n ti kún gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa. Ọlọ́run á bí yín. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn Haúsá kò Fúlàní kan gbọ́ Yorùbá, so you can listen to what I'm saying. Àjàbí yẹn á bí yín o, torí ṣé pé tàbá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìlú yín, mo ti dé nọ́ọ̀tì rí, mo ti dé Kánò rí, ẹ gba gbogbo àyè yẹn fún ní ọ̀dọ̀ yín. Àjàbí yẹn á bí yín, ẹ̀yin mùṣẹ̀mùṣẹ̀ tẹ́ ń ba iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́. Àjàbí yẹn á bí yín nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àti gbogbo àwọn tó fòjọwọ́ tí wọ́n ń wò tó dàbí pé kò kọ̀ wọ́n níbikíbi tó bá wà, àtàwọn tó wà UK o, ní gbogbo Europe o, àti nílé tẹ́ ẹ ṣe bí pé ń pretend wípé nǹkan bá wà normal. Àjàbí yẹn á bí yín torí pé ń ba iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́. Ṣé wá rí ẹ̀yin gọ́vnà àti gọ́fmẹ̀ntì, mo sọ fún yín, ẹ̀ ń ṣe bí pé ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run lórí àwọn iṣẹ́ tí Ọlọ́run dá. Ẹ̀ ń bá Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀ ń jà ẹjọ́ Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀ ń bá ṣe tíṣọ̀. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ó tiẹ̀ ti dé bá yín. Èmi sọ fún yín, èmi ò má ìdí ẹ lè mú ohun, ẹ tẹ lè mú ohun mi, ẹ kò gbọ́, ẹ mú mọ̀ pé díẹ̀ ẹnu wà lórí àwọn sóòjì tó máa ń ṣe. Àjàbí yẹn torí ẹ ń gbẹ́ sí gbàgbàgbà pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run wípé ẹ ń jáde láìfà àwọn èèyàn, ẹ̀yin lẹ ń darí wọn, ẹ ti gbàgbé pé Ọlọ́run ló ní ẹ̀mí, ẹ mọ tó yà àtàwọn ọmọ àtàyà àti ọmọ ọkọ àti ìdílé yìí, ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Àsìkò náà ti dé torí this is the center tọ́lọ́run ní à ń lọ sí ilẹ̀ lérí. Kò sí ẹ̀dá kankan tàbí nínú obìnrin tàbí tá a gbé jáde nínú obìnrin tó lè da iṣẹ́ Olúwa dúró. Ẹ ṣọ́ra, ẹ ṣọ́ra, ẹ ṣọ́ra. Wọ́n ti sọ mo wo program kan lánàá, Koiki Media, you tag me. I woke up early around 4 o'clock this morning and I was watching that man called Godric Hamzat, or what is his name. I was really impressed. A lot of people spoke that these people, these Fulani, they are among us, what you were everywhere. What you want to say was àbí kí ni máa ń pè ọkọ tó ń tà. Wòwòròbó àbí whatever tó ń pè tó ń tà. People wọ́n ti wà tó wọ́n ní kó pe àwọn landlord náà. Tá a bá ń pe gbogbo àwọn people yìí, àwọn landlord náà àwọn èèyàn contribute sí program yẹn, mo wà really impaired. Ipe kí là ń bẹ̀rù fún. àníwá àtúntà lè ṣe ní north àwọn ló wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa wọ́n ń wo gbogbo movement wa wọ́n níbọn wọ́n da blade ìgbà ó tẹ̀ náà máa ń lọ rajà tó máa wá tó máa display àti àlá àwọn àwa ni pé kọ́ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kọ́ fi sùúrù ó dìgbà tó bá pa àwọn ìtàn àjàbí pé Yorùbá gbà yín pẹ̀lú tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ àjàbí yẹn á jẹ́lẹ̀ yín lórí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ máa ṣègbédànù ni bọ́lọ̀ ṣe fún wọn lójú àlá tí ẹ gbọ́ra ìrọ́yìn kan ẹ̀ ní gbórí mọ́ ẹ̀fọ́ kí ní gbúrò lọ́yìn mọ́ ẹ máa lọ sí ìtẹ̀ tí wá nínú agíjù nínú ilẹ̀ nínú gbogbo ẹ̀yin gọ́ọ̀mọ̀sì gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe nípa ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ ń bọ́lọ̀ ṣe competition nípa ilẹ̀ ìjẹ́ èèyàn ẹ lọ ṣọ́ra báwo ni protest ò ṣe ní lọ it is our right kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ right mọ́ gbogbo yín
Mr. Silva ẹ ṣe sùúrù rà mo ṣe kéré díẹ̀ ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀ àǹtí mi.
All right gbogbo yín ẹ ń ṣe nípa ilẹ̀ Ọlọ́run lórí nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run já lórí nǹkan Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́ ẹ fún òjò ọwọ́ ẹ ní àwọn èèyàn lára gbogbo ẹbí wọn ò róúnjẹ ọ̀nkẹ́ wọn ṣètò dá sílẹ̀ á bí yín á bí ìdílé yín á bí gbogbo yín bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn àlàáfíà kan máa jìnnà sí torí ẹ̀jẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn gbà láfikọ́ wà lálàáfíà aráàdẹ̀ máa ní mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tàṣẹ torí ọmọ aláṣẹ ni mí ẹ bá àṣà apá ti yín tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ wà ráì ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká ìjọba ṣe kẹ́kọ́ lọ kó máa wò kó dìjọ já ṣe ìdájọ́ náà ti dé sí yín mo wo Akérédolú láàárọ̀ sọ́rí lórí Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn program ọjọ́ ìfọ́pù ẹ̀bọ̀ èmi ò mọ̀ bá ṣe yìí tí wọ́n ní ṣe kọ́sítàpù Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ní pé àwọn IG sọ pé ọlá ti ṣe meeting àbí òun ò gbà ó ní no the man spoke well this morning that's Governor Akérédolú the man was like no the government had to fund it the federal government had to fund it he doesn't know about the other governors the man spoke well go and watch the channel this morning sunrise I was really impressed with that interview with him maybe it's genuine for him but it was like to me it was really real genuine ẹ jọ kí ló dé náà ká má lè mí ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ mí àtàwọn ọmọ yín ẹ ń lọ kiri ẹ ní South Africa ẹ ní business ẹ nílé kiri ẹ tẹ ẹrọ táwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ẹ jẹ àwọn àtàwọn kékèké tó wà ní àtàwọn kékèké tẹbi ń pa tó ń sùn takiri àtẹni tó ń fùfú jẹ omi jẹ fùfú ẹlẹ́dàá wọn á bí àti àwọn èdè tó ti ta sílẹ̀ ó dà pé ẹ tí ì mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ ó le jù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ yà gbà lẹ́rọ̀ káwọn èèyàn kó exercise right ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń bọ́lọ̀ ìjọba ẹ̀ ń ba iṣẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń wò àjàbí iná Ọlọ́run àṣọkalẹ̀ máa jọ ìhun ni bó ṣe máa rí ìyẹn ní àṣẹ ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀ ní àṣẹ ti bàbá àti ti ọmọ àti tẹ̀mímọ́ ní àṣẹ tí Jésù Olúwa wa.
Amen. Thank you very much. For those that are listening to us on the MixLR, we are just arranging the pictures of all the Southwest governors. The line is still open. Nigerian government and the governor cannot intimidate any Yorubas. So each time you look at this face, remember, majority of them will tell you they are Awaris or whatever they call themselves. But one thing I want us to remember is that these individuals are also people that we're going to monitor closely as we embark on these 35 days before we go into this rally. Egberanle.
bí ó ṣe káwọn lára nìyẹn ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà a máa gbàdúrà ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kọ́ ni àdúrà máa rọ̀ báyìí lọ́wọ́ ta wà ìṣẹ́rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé àwọn kí àwọn aráàlú dìde nítorí àwọn gómìnà tayọ yìí they are not our boss mo ṣe ń sọ àwa ní ọ̀gá wọn àwa láyọ̀ wọn bó ṣe jẹ́ kí gómìnà kan máa wá lórí láyà tó máa lóun máa dẹ́rù bá àwọn èèyàn nítorí pé bóyá kí ni wọ́n kọ́ lọ síbẹ̀ kọ́ bò bá lọ́fíìsì kọ́ dáná sunbẹ̀ kọ́ ṣe anything tó bá kọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó bá lọ́kọ́ lè ṣe kọ́ sàmì àgbà.
ẹ má ti jẹ́ kó tẹ̀ sún ọ́fíìsì àní kó tẹ̀ sì fún wa láyè ká ṣe rálì tó bá fún wa láyè ká ṣe rálì tó bá wá fún wa láyè àmọ́ tí ìgbésẹ̀ tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ á ti mọ̀ pé àwọn ní.
The man is a wicked man. He doesn't want to listen to anything pertaining to Yoruba. After that,
Okay. Plus 4475940050. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn gọ́vnà yẹn ṣé wọ́n ti pé báyìí? Àbí mo ti miss èèyàn kan? Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ló wà lókè. Ṣèyí Mákindé tẹ̀lé. Kwara State Governor. Yàyà Bello state tí wọ́n ti gbé Ọpẹ́yẹmí Fáyẹmí ti Èkìtì àti Babájídé Sanwó-Olú. Ó yẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀. Àmín. Àṣẹ mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ni. Màá gbé yẹn sí ó ń bọ̀. Okay. Gbogbo ojú wọn la máa gbé bọ́ta nísìn. Gbogbo ojú wọn pátápátá.
Ó ti fi state ìyáwó 2033 náà máa sọ gbèsè dà lẹ́kìtì. Ó dẹ̀ ní one of the best university ní Ghana.
Kí lorúkọ yunifásitì náà? Ẹ sọ fún wa. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá mọ ibi tí gọ́vnà Èkìtì ṣe allege for the time being tó ní ó ní yunifásitì ní Ghana, ẹ bá wa send information yẹn wá. Wọ́n ní Edo is missing. Volume please.
Now it's going to 2 years in Ekiti. There is no simple project. Lánàá ìjẹta lára àwọn agent ẹ̀kan wá bá mi. Wọ́n bá mi ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù níbi tí mo ti ń dáná ṣàkó. Wọ́n ní tí mo gbé dání yẹ kí n gbé lẹ̀. Mo ní kí ni mo gbé dání? Wọ́n ní àwọn tó ń pariwo Odùduwà Republic yẹ. Eléyẹ ká support Fáyẹmí. Kó máa lọ. Àwọn máa ra generator ńlá fún mi. Àwọn dẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi ṣe tó máa wà standard. Tíjọba gan tó máa gbéṣẹ́ fún mi. Mo ní kàn pé
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, prayers and actions goes together. Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Àwọn ọmọ mi lẹ́nu wọn. Àwọn tó ń darí àwọn ọmọ wọn ló pé màá lò. So kí gbogbo wa ká ní ọkàn kan má jẹ́ gbà kankan lọ́wọ́ wọn. Torí ẹni bá gbà nǹkan lọ́wọ́ wọn náà èpè tá a bá ṣẹ́ onítọ̀ náà máa nípa àtẹ̀tẹ̀ nínú èpè náà. Hello sir.
À ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ sì gbóhùn sókè, à ń gbọ́. Those pictures are not correct. You included some northern governors. Àwọn oní northern governors, Mr. Solomon Kola Adegbola. Who is the northern governors here? Gbogbo àwọn eléyìí ni southwest governor náà. Tatu ló jẹ́ northern governor láàrin wọn. I don't know what that means. Ó yẹ gbé okay, network Bàbá Èkìtì ṣì ń lọ fluctuate. Okay, àjẹ́ kí Bàbá Èkìtì máa lọ. Once again, please also Yoruba World Congress. Yoruba World Congress. I want to talk about the Yoruba World Congress this morning. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ bá màmá wa sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn mọ́mì wa, mọ́mì ọlá ni mò ń pè wọ́n, àwọn màmá gidi. Ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀ màmá. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àwa ni ẹ màmá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ ṣé gan màmá. Thank you very much. Mọ́mì wa Yẹmí Folúkẹ́ wọ́n náà wọ́n gbọ́ wa we cannot hear. Okay. We're having problem with the sound again this morning. What's going on? Okay.
Mo ń sọ pẹ̀lú ìgboyà wípé gbogbo àwọn tó ń bẹ̀rù kí wọ́n má bẹ̀rù. Bíbélì ní tí Olúwa bá wà pẹ̀lú wa, ta ló lè kọjú ìjà sí wa?
I'm working on the volume.
Kò sí ẹnìkan tó lè kọjú ìjà sí wa.
Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa.
Nítorí wípé tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ariwo nǹkan yóò gbalẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí tí Ọlọ́run fúnra ẹ̀ ti jáde láti jà fún wa. Ariwo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbalẹ̀. Níbi tó bá ti yẹ kí wọ́n gbóhùn wa tí àti ìdébẹ̀ fúnra ara wọn ni wọ́n ń polongo wa káàkiri báyìí.
Àgbọ́yé.
fúnra ara wọn ni wọ́n ń polongo wa.
Okay.
Mo ń rọ àwọn gómìnà yìí. Èyí tí ò bá fẹ́ fojú sunkún ọmọ, èyí tí kò fẹ́ pàdánù ẹ̀mí ara ẹ̀, kí wọ́n ra wálẹ̀ táwọn ọmọ sí bá ti ń fẹ́ lọ. Ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pé àdọ́dọ̀ àwọn ò? A fi wọ́n sí ààyè wọn. Ó dẹ̀ yẹ káwọn náà fi wá sí ààyè wa. Mo mọ̀ wípé ìjà yìí àwọn ọ̀gá ẹ̀rù ti ń bà wọ́n. Ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n. Mo sì mọ̀ pé àwa aláàbò orí wọn ní lò wọ́n. Bíbélì ní káàdìwò òkè níwájú Sẹ̀rúbábẹ́lì. So Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa. Àwọn sì ṣàṣeyọrí. Ibi táwọn wà fojú sí nígbà tí nǹkan yìí bá délẹ̀, ìyá lè rí òun. Ìyá dẹ̀ wá kò sọ wọn náà.
Okay.
So gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà ní Nàìjíríà kí wọ́n fi ọkàn balẹ̀. Kí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbà wípé àwa tá a wà lókè òkun kìí ṣe wípé àwọn dúró à ń sọ̀rọ̀ tàbí ayẹyẹ àti wọ́n sẹ́yìn ọjà rárá. Kí wọ́n jáde gẹ́gẹ́ bí akọni àti bí akin. Káwa mọ̀ wo àwa ọ̀sẹ̀ tiwa torí wípé a lè sọ wípé àgbàdúrà. Ifo nígbà tí olórí àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì fẹ́ ṣẹ́gun àwọn Fílístìn, wọ́n ti wà lójú ogun. Níbi tó kù sí ni Ọlọ́run ti ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ẹlẹ́rù ló máa gbé níbi tó ti wúwo. A lè sọ wípé àgbàdúrà àṣẹ léyìí kọ́mọ̀ sí nǹkan tó máa tẹ̀lé àbí àwọn ọkọ̀. So Ọlọ́run máa bá wa ṣe, ó sì ti bá wa ṣe. So gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tó dàbí ẹni wípé ọkàn wọn ò balẹ̀ tàbí kan, mo dẹ̀ tún sọ fún mọ̀mọ́ yẹn wípé akọni ìkan lára akọni sì ni ọmọ rẹ̀. Láti jáde láti lè mọ́ ọ lọ sí nǹkan báyẹn nígbà tí àwọn tó jù lọ ń bá wọn láti jáde, akọni lọ́mọ rẹ̀. So kí mọ̀mọ́ yẹn má fòyà torí pé kò sí ìrọ̀rùn tí ó ṣe tí wọ́n bá sí ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ bẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa fara kó lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ben.
Àṣẹ o.
Thank you very much. Lẹ́ǹkan sí, these are all the governors that have brought their face out. Mo fi jẹ́ kẹ́ máa rántí ojú yìí. Ṣé rí pé gbogbo wọn náà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ Awólọ́wọ̀ tẹ́ bá rí bó ṣe dé fìlà. Awólọ́wọ̀ ni o, yàtọ̀ sí ti ṣe Yàyà Bello. Yàyà Bello, ojú eléyìí, Yàyà Bello yìí, right? So gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa, I hope they can still hear us loud on the Mix LR. I hope the sound is better now. Ẹ dáwó ká lè upgrade gbogbo equipment yẹn díẹ̀ sí. We need a better microphone. But I'm sure, I think Mr. Anthony, no, these are Southwest Governor. Thank you very much, Motayo. So what you are watching right now, let me bring my own face onto the screen as well, so that ojú gbogbo ajo tójú ara wa, so that táwọn náà bá ń wò mí, mo ní sọ èyí tó ń wò mí láàrin gbogbo wọn. Nínú gbogbo àwọn tó wà níbí báyìí, méjì nínú àwọn governors yìí wọ́n ń wo broadcast yìí ní gbogbo ìgbà with a fake account. I won't tell you which one of them, but I have evidence to prove that. So, but we leave that for now. Nínú gbogbo àwọn governor tẹ́ ń wò yìí tí mo wà láàrin wọn yìí, tí state kan bá ti sọ pé wọ́n ní ṣe rally nínú state yẹn, àwọn tí ẹ máa wòran tí ojú wọn lélẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń wò níwájú lẹ́yìn mi yìí, each one of them, if the rally do not hold, your governor of your state is part of the reason why. Kódà tí federal government bá ń sọ fún wọn pé wọ́n ní hold rally, ó jẹ́ káwọn máa sọ pé a máa ṣe rally, even if they disagree with this movement. There's no reason why they should disagree, because as you can see, gbogbo wọn ló wọṣọ bí ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Gbogbo wọn ló ní orúkọ Yorùbá yàtọ̀ sí Yàyà Bello. Tí bá lọ sí Kwara, àwọn èèyàn máa fẹ́ mú mọ́, but ó ní ọmọ Yorùbá ni. We respect them for their position, but they must respect the rule of law on the 1st of October, when that rally will be held in each of their states. And they will provide security to protect every person that is coming out. So, we have another caller. Let's go straight to the caller. A very good morning. Àwa nìyẹn, káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ẹ bá wa dá sí. Ẹ já ṣíwò ká wò. I want to do something. I want to do something different. I've removed the mic. Maybe it's the mic that is having the problem. Can anybody, ẹ̀yin máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, Mr. Olúkáyọ̀dé, but gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa ní orí gbogbo platform wa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo ti yọ mic tá à ń lò yìí kúrò nínú laptop tí mo fi ń connect. Ẹ kàn indicate pé ẹ ń gbọ́ wọn clearly. I just want everybody, ẹ má comment kankan. I just want to know yes. Ẹ̀yin máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, Mr. Olúkáyọ̀dé. Èmi á dákẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi. But yes ni mo fẹ́ máa rí tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ kọ́là wa tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́. Kò ń ṣe voice tèmi o. Ẹ̀yin máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, Mr. Olúkáyọ̀dé.
Tẹ́ bá wo Yàyà Bello ti fọ́ọ̀n náà, wọ́n ṣe structure Nàìjíríà. So torí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe lọ gbé bọ́ọ̀ yẹn, so wọ́n sì wá sínú South West láti wá operate. Though Yorùbá nation, àwọn kí wọ́n ti forúkọ ẹ̀ local government kan pause within that area, within that state, Kogi state. So tẹ́ bá wo wọ́n ṣe structure Nàìjíríà, side yẹn ti fall sí north. So tó má sì lọ gbé bọ́ọ̀ yẹn níbẹ̀ yẹn, though Yorùbá land ni. But wọ́n ṣe ṣe bí ẹni pé ṣe mọ̀ pé ó pọ̀ sí náà, tó á bìrì pé náà làwọn ti yan break. Ìyẹn arákùnrin tí wọ́n gbé yẹn. Tí nǹkan tí mo sọ bá ń yé yín.
Àgbọ́yé.
So tẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló ń porúkọ bí ní. Ìyẹn ti pọ̀ sí south.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá mi Olúkáyọ̀dé, àwọn kan sọ pé yes lórí Facebook tí Koiki Oduduwa Media. Ní orí Start Watch Ọláyọmí Koiki, wọ́n sọ pé yes. Ní orí YouTube, wọ́n ní yes. But àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa lórí MixLR, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ tún bá mi jáde nínú broadcast yẹn kẹ́ wọlé padà. Nítorí pé we should have mo ti yọ mic yẹn kúrò nísìn. QURS, can you please confirm, come out of the broadcast and come back in and let me know? Because these are still things that we are testing until we get it right so that we won't be having this problem of audio all the time. Ẹgbẹ́ránlẹ̀ kọ́là wa tó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́.
Okay. So South West, wọ́n sì wá sínú South West. So kọ́lá sì wà within that area, wọ́n ṣe sọ wípé north làwọn sì wà làwọn ti operate. So tàbá ń pè ojú àwọn governors jáde. Kí ló ń porúkọ ti Benin yẹn? Ìyàwó yẹn sì lè claim pé South làwọn wà.
Okay.
You understand? So boys tí wọ́n gbé ní ìsìn báyìí, wọ́n máa ṣìṣọ́ iṣẹ́ lẹ́nu pé north làwọn ti operate ní. So wọ́n láwọn ṣì ń lẹ́nu according to what is structure Naija. You understand? So ibi tí mo fẹ́ ká focus lórí jù, though anílá Yorùbá land náà sì ní gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀. Òun ni Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún tí ìgbà táà ní látọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ò dáa.
Kí nìdí, ẹ bá wa ṣe wò ká wò, kí nìdí tí gbogbo èèyàn ṣe ń sọ pé Ògùn State, tẹ̀bí ìlú bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ní Ògùn State, kí nìdí tí wọ́n wá jẹ́ pé Ògùn State ló ń jáde ní gbogbo ìgbà pé problem fẹ́ wà nínú Ògùn State pẹ̀lú ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, not even about the rally.
Ọwọ́ ẹ̀rẹ̀ òun ni wọ́n fi mú Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn. So body language yẹ ìyẹn Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún Abẹ́òkúta kò jọ tẹ́ bá gbogbo development gbogbo tó ń ṣe gan kò rí ní impress àwọn èèyàn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣe. So a ní láti concentrate lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ òun àti tèkó òun gangan la gbọ́dọ̀ fi focus lé lórí. So ká dẹ̀ máa wo nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe kí pé tó máa ní káwọn èèyàn má jáde. Nǹkan táwọn náà máa fojú wọn rí ní ilẹ̀ òkèèrè apá àwọn òníka.
Okay.
Mo ti ń pile up àwọn addresses tí wọ́n jọ ní London bí àwọn Haúsá ni mo mọ̀ tó pọ̀ jù.
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Ọmọ mo ti mọ tàwọn Tinubu kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Okay.
But mo fẹ́ pile up dáadáa.
Okay, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ká tó gbé jáde. Okay. 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 Ẹ bá wa ṣe investigation yẹn dáadáa. Tẹ́ bá ṣáà ti confirm ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tó ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ ká wá mọ̀. Ká kọ́kọ́ gbé orúkọ lé yẹn jáde kí gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjìrè rí. A dẹ̀ fi ń tó gbogbo everybody tó ń gbọ́ wa. Anyone is part of my title this morning. If anyone have any information about any of these people behind the screen, their children living outside, their businesses, because they are meant to be using the money for the state, for you. But if those money is diverted, then we need to know. Egberanle, ká tó tún fẹ́ lómi láyé kó máa pè.
Ilé bàbá wa ni àwọn aládé alẹ́ kan sí. Odùduwà adẹ́gbẹ̀ wa, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti gbà fún wa. Ẹ kú ètò.
Ẹ ṣé gan. That's bàbá wa. We have another roughly, should we say we started 6:30? Should we bring the broadcast to an end at about 9:30 this morning? Just because those at home, we must consider them because of the internet usage. So, screen it, look on here. A very good morning. 35 more days before this biggest rally is coming up. How prepared are you? Mo kí ẹ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá ní Amẹ́ríkà tó yẹ kẹ́ ti wà lójú oorun tí ẹ ṣì ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Adépọ̀jù Adékúnlé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbé call tó ń bọ̀ yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Iṣẹ́ ń lọ bó ṣe máa. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ra ńlẹ̀ mọ́mì. A káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè. Àgbọ́yé.
Àwọn tí ogun ọmọ ìjà káàkiri àgbáyé, òun ni àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ojú wọn tí wọ́n ń lò. Wọn bàbá àwọn British, wọn bàbá Amẹ́ríkà, wọn gbogbo àwọn ìlú pátápátá gbogbo owó tí wọn láàárín. Nítorí nọ́mbà wọ́ọ̀dù èdè wa tá a jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ ń sọ iná, báwo láàárín ara wa bó bá jẹ̀jẹ̀ pé a lọ pàṣẹ láti mọ western education, láti mú development, láti orílẹ̀ títà wa, nọ́mbà wọ́ọ̀ nítorí èdè wa, there is reason for us to speak of the dual nation o. Ẹ̀jọ̀ ń torí ọjọ́ wo. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ wá púpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n rò bóyá ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n kí lẹ́rù fẹ́ bá yín fún. Nínú ẹ̀sìn Ìsìlámù, wọ́n ti sọ pé àwọn bá rí gbé kíkanjú ikú rẹ̀ nígbà bá kú. Wọ́n lé ìjà àlùjọ náà lọ́jọ́. Nínú Kìrìsìtẹ́nìtì, kò sí òkú Kírísítẹ̀nì tó bá kú ní ìrètí wa nínú Jésù Kristi. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n tẹ̀wọ́ gbà yìí lọ́run tó ń lọ. Kí ni túùjì ayé tá a wà yìí? Báà ń sọ pé àgbẹ̀kú. Tó wá jẹ́ pé òun náà ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé à ń bẹ̀rù kú tí wọ́n fi parí wa lọ́wọ́ wa. Ẹ má jẹ́ bẹ̀rù mọ́. Tọ́wọ́ yẹ pé Mùsùlùmí ni ẹ́. Nǹkan tó bìlífù nínú religion rẹ̀. Nítorí situation tó wà láti ti wá pé a fẹ́ come together yìí, jẹ́ kó push the state yẹ. Tọ́wọ́ yẹ pé Christianity náà ni ẹ́. Jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ pé olúùlú ìdílé wa kò sí bíbá yìí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀dì ló wà. Ẹ má sọ pé the kingdom come. Nílé ayé yìí náà lọ́wọ́ ti wá yẹn láti kingdom ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ kọ́. Torí pé àwọn ni mò ń kọ́ ń bẹ̀. Jésù fẹ̀mí rẹ̀ gan lélẹ̀ nítorí àwọn tirẹ̀. Báwo ló bá sílẹ̀ bá fẹ́ jàjà yìí? Àwọn tó kù lẹ́yà Yorùbá, wọ́n máa rántí wa lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. Àkókò ìdìbò àjọ wọn ti pọ̀ jù. Kí ló wá ìgbéyàwó wọ́n ti jẹ́ pé ọmọ rẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀bù káàkiri ni. Àwọn tí àwọn Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù káàkiri àgbáńlá ayé.
Ó pọ̀ jù.
Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n jẹ́ oúnjẹ lọ. Wọ́n kàn máa wọlé bí rúùtì ló máa fẹ́ sọ́sì lọ Nàìjíríà padà o. Bàbá Amẹ́ríkà náà èyí orí káwọn Haúsá fún wọn láwọn ṣe oúnjẹ òfin ìgbà gbẹ̀yà
is she? Go and open the door, please. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu màmá wa yẹn ó ní agbára ó ṣe díẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbé kọ́là tó ń pè wọlé láti France náà tí ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀ Mr. Akànyí Ọlánrewájú. Ètò ni àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Kí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó ń gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń gbètò yìí o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò pọ̀ púpọ̀. Mo kàn fẹ́ try láti rán yín sí YWC ni pé kọ́ jẹ́ kí bàbá wa jáde lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí láti wá fún wa ní confidence pé níjọ́ protest yẹn náà àwọn náà wà títì. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tọ́jú bí àwọn ológun fẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn fún wa ní confidence pé wọ́n wà bẹ́ẹ̀ so a lè jíjà gbogbo àwọn èèyàn pé ó kiri ijọ́ yẹn kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní ìyẹn lọ. Ẹ ṣé olóòtú.
Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you very much. Mo ní mo máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Ìbà Gani Adams fún communique tó jáde. I'm going to talk about it mo ti gbàgbé. Ẹ já bá Saheed sọ̀rọ̀ àbúrò mi àtàtà. Ó yá gbéra ńlẹ̀ Saheed. Network. Hello Saheed. Okay, I will let him go. Ẹ máa rántí face tó wà ní ẹ̀yìn yẹn. I will read the communique. I wanted to bring the screen up with it. So, okay, what I might do is, okay, let's do this way. I'm going to change my screen right here. Oni ọgbọ́n kì í tán láyé ká wa lọ sọ́run tí mo fẹ́ ṣe nísìn. Yorùbá communique Ìbà Gani Adams ni mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí nísìn. Tí bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ lé lórí. I say very good morning to all our children watching me in each of our homes. We say thank you very much for giving us your time, watching with your parents. Your parents are working extremely hard to make sure that we get our land back from this contraction we call Nigeria. We are not Nigerians, so let our children know that. I know some of our children are entangled with some of the music and some of all those things, but ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi tó wọn létí o pé we are not Nigerians. We are Yorubas. Let us remind our children in our house. Àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tèmi èmi tí ń sọ fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. Are you doing the same thing? I hope so. So I'm going to change the screen, the background of the screen in a minute. Let me take all this one off. Let's take all this off. And then what I want to do now, I'm going to bring a different screen where Ìbà Gani Adams, and I'll talk about his communique that came out yesterday. When I start reading about it, just give me time Also, gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ pọ̀ kò ń ṣe ẹgbẹ́ kan ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe àwọn bàbá kan. Wọ́n ní kí Professor Banji Akintoye àti Ìbà Gani Adams àti gbogbo àwọn bàbá tó kù àti àwọn tó wà nínú Afẹ́nifẹ́re wọ́n ní kí wọ́n jáde kí wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa rally. We want to see their video. It's not just about releasing. Okay, ẹgbẹ́ranlẹ̀ ẹni tó ń pè wá. Okay, I'm having issues. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. All right, I'm having problem with the software, so I'm going to go back to the another screen. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Goodness ní Yorùbá bá wà ilé wọn àdírẹ́sì ọkọ bá wa gẹ́ẹ̀tì gbogbo ìjọ tó bá ti ń dààmú àwọn tiwa náà nílé báwa náà ṣe máa dààmú tiwọn náà nìyẹn ẹ bá sọ kó bá find out wọn ṣe investigation gbogbo ibi tó mọ wọn bá wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kó bá wa gẹ́ẹ̀tì wà very important ṣọ tó bá ti ń tẹ àwọn ọmọ wa mọ́lé àwọn èèyàn wa mọ́lé Nàìjíríà kan jáde mú Odùduwà Republic tá a jà fún Yorùbá nation yìí báwa náà ṣe máa dààmú àwọn ọmọ wọn náà nìyẹn ẹ ṣe ojú bẹ́ẹ̀.
Fún àǹfààní àwọn tó ń wò wá lórí gbogbo social media wa, the visual is gone because I'm still trying to bring back. I wanted to go into bringing something onto the screen, but I'm not sure what has happened. Okay, it seems it's coming back now. I had the visual frozen, so but I hope you can still hear me. As long as you can hear me, the visual will come back. It's a lot of workload with so many screens that I've opened. Once again, let's go back again to Nigeria where we have another caller, but Nigeria call is always temperamented because of the network. Gberanle, Said. Okay, I'm not sure whether he can hear me or I cannot hear him at all. Okay, everything seems to be frozen from this end. Hello, Said. Okay, I'll let him go. I'm still trying to bring back the screen. Bear with me. We need actions. Yes, Joke Ola. I say very good morning to everyone watching me around the world as we continue to bring. Okay, I'm having problem with you all the way in Nigeria, Said. So I don't know. Because we cannot hear you. I want to quickly bring back my screen. But everything seems to be frozen from this end. So I'll just let the system cool down a little bit from here. And then we can come back onto the main screen. Once again, let's read some of your comments. Please, who relax help? My son has been crying for 3 years that he wanted to visit his father's land, but I can't take him there. You are telling me to relax. We can't relax, so it's been a long while. The line is still open. Hello? Because I'm struggling with it. I don't put it to connect. Nisuro might sọ̀rọ̀ ṣàgbọ́n because àgbọ́n kankan tó ń tí ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ó yá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí kí ṣe ó yá bẹ̀rẹ̀ dáadáa nísìn because ó ti. Àwa nìyẹn.
Wàláì tàlà ìyàwó mi fi mí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ni. Inú tọ́ílẹ̀tì ni mo sá sí báyìí. Wàláì tàlà inú tọ́ílẹ̀tì mo ti rí nẹ́tíwọ̀kì. Inú bedroom láì ṣe pé mo fẹ́ yàgbẹ́. Inú tọ́ílẹ̀tì mo ti rí nẹ́tíwọ̀kì. Olú ọ̀run akúkú ṣàánú wa. Ohun tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ láàárọ̀ yìí báyìí sì ni pé ṣe ti rí àwọn pípé ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tí wọ́n gbé ní Kogi wọ́n fi bá wa tètè fast track ẹ̀ ni nítorí pé àwa tí a ti ṣe tán mo fi olú ọ̀run ṣẹlẹ́rìí kò tiẹ̀ ṣéèkì mi kọ́bọ̀ kò tiẹ̀ ṣéèkì mi I'm sure pé kò dẹ̀ ní ṣéèkì a lot of people náà torí pé wọ́n fi bá wa fast track ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn ni kó bàa lè yá kíákíá ni Fàtí inú tèmi tiẹ̀ ń dùn pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ wá báyìí. Torí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bíi pé wọn ò mọ̀ wá ni. Nípa àkọ́ tí ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò rí wa ni. Bọ̀ nísìnyí wọ́n ti rí wa. So gbà nísìnyí, nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ni pé kọ́ má ṣojo, kọ́ má bẹ̀rù. Ẹ̀kan náà lọmọkùnrin kú, àwa ò dẹ̀ ní bá wọn púpọ̀ wọ̀wọ̀. A ò ní bá wọn púpọ̀. Ìfẹ́ àṣẹ rí ojú ti èmi ni mo sọ mi ò sọ èlò. Tí bá rìn lọ ní street, bá ń wo Fúlàní, lóòótọ́ mo ti stop láti máa ra àwọn lọ́wọ́ wọn náà. Tí bá ń wo Fúlàní, pípé kó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ló máa ń ṣe mí.
Gbéránlẹ̀, a ṣì ń gbọ́ ẹ.
Òótọ́ ni pé fún wọn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n wà yìí, wọ́n ń pọ̀ fún wọn wá síbí báyìí torí èmi máa ń bá wọn ṣeré, mo máa ń láti fi mọ láti fi ìgbéde wọn bọ̀ láti fi mọ ìwà wọn sò balẹ̀ ẹ̀rí mi ọjà tó gbé kalẹ̀ ó lè má jọjà 1,000 lọ ọ̀tọ́ pé balẹ̀ torí wọ́n sọ sálárì fún ó dúró de kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni nǹkan tẹ̀mí kan máa rọ àwọn èèyàn wa ni pé kí àwa náà ká má jókòó tẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ jù ṣe ní gbogbo èèyàn tó bá ń sá kó òun fẹ́ dá sí ó lè bẹ́ anybody bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àwọn náà máa bá ogun yìí lọ. Tí everybody ò bá ti máa múra kalẹ̀ nísìn kọ́ tí everybody ti máa múra kalẹ̀ sí pé tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ni tí wíṣù bá blow lẹ́ni èmi náà ti ṣe tán. Kọ́ tí mo fẹ́ rọ àwọn èèyàn wa nìyẹn. Olúwa gbé wa.
We lost the visual, but the visual is back again. Let me read that communique quickly before I forget. I was trying to bring a screen up, but I'm not sure what has happened. I was struggling with that, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Okay, let's see if we can. So I'm going to see first. This was yesterday, and it's already in the media. The Are Ona Kakanfo, or Kankafo, in Council of the State of the Nation, a communique. The Are Ona Kakanfo, Iba Gani Adams, in Council held an extraordinary meeting on the state of the Yoruba nation and the sundry matters affecting the Nigerian state on Sunday, August 23rd, 2020. I'll be telling you a little bit about it in a minute. Okay, I think I have the screen now. I can pull up that screen now. Yeah, I got it now. Okay, I think I have the screen now. So that is the screen. That is the screen that I'm looking for. And I think now you can see the face properly while I read the Are Ona Kakanfo in Council held an extraordinary meeting. Don't disturb me, I'm coming. On the state of the Yoruba nation, yes? Okay, all right, go to sister. Go to sister, bye-bye. An extraordinary meeting on the state of the Yoruba nation and the sundry matters affecting Nigerian state on Sunday, August 23rd, 2020. We're going to tell you a little bit about what was said at that meeting. Mike. Prince Ejo, mo ní gbé call yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n parí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí because if not it won't go into the broadcast and I need that to go into the broadcast. Màá pè yín padà. At the extraordinary meeting presided over by the Are Ona Kakanfo of the Yoruba land, Iba Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, far-reaching decisions were taken on some pertinent issues affecting the Yoruba nation vis-a-vis its strategic interest within the Nigerian Union and the appropriate recommendations made, among others, to the country security agency as well as the Southwest governors. Below is the communique issued at the end of the extraordinary meeting. Number 1, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Ìbà Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, Logunọfẹ, and his chiefs in the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò in council hereby restate their resolve and commitment to the preservation of the territorial integrity of the Yoruba nation. The council also restates its resolute resolve to work towards the achievement of the cohesion and the unity of all stakeholders in Yoruba cause, with the fervent belief that such commitment will lead to a greater Yoruba nation where no citizen shall be subject to inequality and deprivation of opportunities and liberty within the Nigerian state. For the avoidance of doubt, the Council pledges to concentrate all its powers, energies, and our God-given intellect into the task of preservation of the racial identity and the territorial aspirations of the Yoruba nation. Number 3, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò in Council has its possession credible, intelligent, gathered from within and outside the country, which strongly indicates the infiltration of the terrorists and killer Fulani herdsmen in the region. More worrisome, the intelligence report also reveals that suspected ISIS operatives have already positioned themselves in Niger via Ibaruland and are now within the Oke-Ogun corridor of Oyo State. Number 4, indeed, the intel also revealed that about 500 power bikes and assorted armor belonging to the terrorists have been physically sighted along the abandoned Lusada route moving towards Sokoto from Igboora in Oyo State. The council therefore enjoined all Southwest governors, as well as the governors of Kwara and Kogi State, to emulate the governor of Benue State, Mr. Samuel Otom, by directing their citizens to apply for a gun license for self-defense against the Maradun terrorists and killer herdsmen. Number 5, in the same vein, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò in council strongly advised the federal government and the President Muhammad Buhari to take urgent steps to tighten Nigerian border, especially the lengthy and porous borders with our northern West African neighbors, with a view to stopping the illegal entry of killer herdsmen and other criminals into the country. We say enough is enough. Number 6, Council calls for immediate halt to all ethnic and genocidal killings in Nigeria. No nation prosper on the blood of the innocent. President Muhammad Buhari rise to the occasion and put a stop to the senseless killings in the southern Kaduna, Benue, Plateau, and Taraba states, among others. Stop this senseless bloodletting now. Number 7, the clamor by the Yoruba for effective and adequate security architect for the region goes beyond Amotekun or any form of self-help. It is all about preservation of our heritage as a race, our way of life, our patrimony, our culture and traditions that are so precious to us and which we guide with jealousy. Number 8, since 1991, the Yoruba have been clamoring for resource control or restructuring as a base for the equitable coexistence within the Nigerian nation. The clarion calls have gone largely unheeded now. Our people are sick and tired of defending silence they have been receiving over time. In fact, our people are tired of asking for the smallest irreducible element of federalism. Feelers gathered from Yorubas at home and in the diaspora is that with the way things are going, our people may be forced to press for self-determination as an irrevocable means to take their destiny into their hands. This has become inevitable because the 60 million strong Yoruba nation can never and will never play second fiddle to anyone, no matter where they find themselves. With a 16,000 history and science of existence in the native land, the Yoruba can never be a second-class citizens in their own land. For peace to reign, we genuinely and sincerely advise the President Buhari administration to urgently embark on a just and equitable restructuring of Nigeria Federating Unit before October 1st, 2020. Based on the recommendations of the Yoruba Summit Group at its meeting held in July, this is a necessary condition to avoid imminent implosion and possible disembowelment of the country. Number 10, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò in Council noted with sadness the surreptitious attempt by the federal government to smuggle the rejected Ruga policy with its toxic provision to annex the ancestral lands of the indigenous people with the active conveniences of the Ninth National Assembly. This will not work. Of a truth, we have resolved to do everything possible to make sure no inch of Yoruba land is ceded to the Fulani under whatsoever non-culture, be it obvious water bill or whatever. Number 11, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò in Council equally condemned the outrageous intention of the federal government of President Muhammad Buhari aimed at mortgaging the port in Lagos to China for a needless credit facility. Examples of African countries abound where China has seized national assets in lieu of loans taken and not serviced according to the terms of the Chinese. China has taken over huge national assets in Zambia. Djibouti has lost 80% of its GDP to China. In 2017, Republic of Congo became host to China's first overseas military base. The Republic of Congo owes an estimated $2.2 billion to Chinese lenders. Egyptians are not sleeping easy because Chinese is financing their country's new capital, New Cairo. Their future, as it were, lies in the hands of the Chinese. Now, our dear country, Nigeria, is freeing itself for the same nightmare. We cannot accept this ungodly lure into neo-colonialism, not even by the Chinese. Just to finally say, our submission to the federal government, don't take Chinese loan, don't mortgage our future and that of the generations unborn. Let us take our destiny into our hands, look inward and salvage our country together. Number 12, on the August 7, 2020, President Muhammad Buhari signed the Company and Allied Matters Act, CAMA, into law. The law provides for religious bodies and charity organizations to be regulated by the Register of the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, and a supervising minister. The furor generated by signing of the law should tell the president that it is unpopular law. The council condemns it. We believe it will add to the hardship currently suffered by Nigerians. We therefore ask President to rescind his decision and withdraw his assent. The hallmark of a true leader is to listen and accede to his people's yearning. We call on President to respect the sensitivity of Nigerians and do the needful. Presentation of this bill at this time is not of a national interest. It is purely suicidal because the bill on water management and control in a country like Nigeria that prides itself as a federal state actually neglect the spirit of true federalism as a practice in a sane climb. Nigeria is presently practicing a centralized system of government that is solely unitary in body and soul. The council condemned the process in its totality and we advise the federal to retrace its step. Number 13, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Foundation, a worthy initiative by our leader, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba Land, Ìbà Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, has noted with deep concern the untold suffering and hardship being faced by Nigerians, especially youth. The foundation also noted the problems have been seriously compounded by COVID-19 pandemic and its attendant agonies in all facets of life. As part of its continuous effort to help alleviating the sufferings of Nigerians, Therefore, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Foundation has packaged various palliatives for our people in Yoruba land. Among them is the provision of scholarship to indigent but brilliant undergraduates in Nigeria University that shall soon be determined by the foundation. In addition, the foundation will also provide adequate support to young entrepreneurs. Other areas of intervention shall include promotion of science and technology as driver of growth and engine to galvanize the return of Yoruba land to our former glories. Number 14, the council reiterates that the unity of all Yoruba people, both within and in the diaspora, is non-negotiable. Now, more than ever, before we must bury personal ambitions, close our ranks, submit totally to Yoruba unity. We reiterated that sterling verse in the Yoruba anthem as given to us by our father, the SAG, Pap Abafemi Awolowo, that the unity and the freedom of the Yoruba remain our watchword. We shall ensure the will of the people in establishing the unity of all Yoruba stakeholders, groups, and other affiliated. All Yoruba groups must unite irrespective of political, religious affiliations, and indeed all their alliances. Number 15, which is the final part. In conclusion, it is in the interest of the present administration to judiciously, intelligently see our intervention at this precocious time as a genuine effort by the important voice of the Yoruba people as partners in progress, therefore heeding to our voice. We repeat, the politics of 2023 presidency will need detract the real Yoruba from claiming the choice of restructuring over the PYRRHIC gift of a Yoruba presidency with false structure. Such subterfuge will not work, never again. Signed, Chief Babajide Tanimowo, Atoye Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. I'm told my pronunciation of that is not very good. So sorry about that. Of Yoruba land on behalf of the Ààrẹ in council. Once again, a very good morning if you've just joined us, and welcome on board. We go back to the phone call. That was a communique that came out yesterday, and I hope there's one or two things we can learn from it. We open the phone line. I am a little bit tired. You are a good reader, Koiki. Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Ẹ máa rántí ojú àwọn gọ́vnà yìí o, bá ṣe máa gbójú yẹn wá láràárọ̀ ni títí tá máa fi ṣe rally wa. Femi Adesina won't deliver letter. Buhari doesn't understand communique, but thanks for typing Ibagani. Abiodun Fajobi, thank you. Babatunde Olakunle Ojo. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. We are tired of this write-up, but we want Oduduwa nation. Okay. Adekunle say we are tired of this write-up. We write a lot. We must put it in action. Let me call Prince, because I missed his call earlier while I was reading that. So I'm going to call him back. I am very tired. I'll bring the broadcast to an end anytime soon. And I need to prepare. I didn't go on the radio yesterday, so I have to be on the radio today. Okay, Prince doesn't seem to be on his seat. So once again, that is another write-up. Let me read some of your comments. I hope those with me on... Thank you very much, Felix Muyiwa, that is listening to us on MixLR. Ayina Francis, it's been a while. Good day to you as well. Very good morning. Eiten Gbowani Facebook. Let's go into our poll. We've not given the breakdown for some time. We have 11,608 people have signed a poll. Very, very shameful. I'm being honest here. I am not happy with the poll at all. If somebody said they are happy with the poll, I am not happy. We are 60 million. I tend not to believe that. I want to believe it, but when I look at the poll every day, it's giving me concern. Mama wa Esther Adetoun tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ porúkọ wọn.
Ẹ kú Equator. Cherry letter, according to the content of that letter, say one badly she got touchy our elders and people around. That will be very lovely. We do practical action now. See, you don't go back badly shell for second mama so we are I don't know. We just need to have a positive this thing. Or together and do something.
Okay.
So if a little bit more copy House of Assembly as a budget. So one the but we just need to I want people one ṣe ni tó jẹ́ pé a gbọ́dọ̀ máa fi ọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú tábà ti sọ pé nǹkan tá à ní balance nípa that is it.
Okay. All right, that's the view of our caller. You can have your view as well. The broadcast will come to an end at exactly, well, it's 10 o'clock already. So at exactly 1:15, I won't go more than 1:15 because I am a little bit tired this morning. It's been a long day. Our brother that is still being held with the DSS, a lot of work is going on how to free him from the shaku of that government. A gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ torí pé wọ́n múyàn kan ká wá rò pé a máa ṣojo. Let us remember that the rally will hold. And if the rally is going to hold in your state, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan ló wá láti state tí mo fi ń wọ̀nyí, gbogbo àwọn governor tẹ́ ń wò yìí. Tí rally yẹn ò bá ti ní hold ní state kan, we would have to then know which of the state. Ṣé Lagos state ni kò gbà wọ́n láyè? Ṣé Ogun state, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor, His Excellency, I'll put Excellency so they know. His Excellency Dapo Abiodun, His Excellency Seyi Makinde, His Excellency the Kwara State Governor Abdul Fattah, His Excellency Kogi Yaya Bello, His Excellency Obaseki, His Excellency Akeredolu, His Excellency Oyetola. Let's go to US where we have another caller. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Àwa nìyẹn. Àmín. Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa nìyẹn.
Gbogbo àwọn tó bá jẹ́ tó jẹ́ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú tòótọ́ kò tẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé Ìjẹ̀bú sọ pé àwọn ni ọmọ alágẹmọ mẹ́rìndínlógún. Kò tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú tòótọ́ tó bá dá sí pé kí kinní ìkún kí ìbàjẹ́ ìkú tán kí iṣẹ́ ìkú tán nílẹ̀. Gbogbo agẹmọ mẹ́rìndínlógún tẹ́ ń pè ní Ìjẹ̀bú àbíyín àbẹ̀rọ̀ yín àbílẹ̀yìn àbìnà yín. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá àtàbẹ̀kúta ni àti Ìbàdàn ni tó wà ní orígun mẹ́rin àgbáyé ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí lásìkò pandemic tó dẹ̀ lè sọ pé ibi tó ń wà during this pandemic òun rí ìgbìyànjú ìjọba àdúgbò yẹn kò dẹ̀ fẹ́ káwọn ará ilé tiẹ̀ kọ́ rí ìgbìyànjú ìjọba nítorí kò lè rí dẹ̀ra o kò ní bá ìdẹ̀ra pàdé àti gba ọmọ tó bá bí ni àti gba owó tó bá yọ lára ẹ̀ nù kò bá ìdẹ̀ra pàdé because ó ti dé ojú kókó báyìí sí bó ti dé ojú kókó báyìí sí ṣe ló kàn kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ láfikún ọmọ tó gbé ní Kogi yẹn kọ́ dìmú tá a fẹ́ dìmú o ṣùgbọ́n rally yẹn dandan ni kò ṣe. And I want to bring this little idea to your attention. Maybe you can broadcast it. Maybe it can work. Hello?
We're still with you.
Okay. For those people doing protests in Nigeria, people doing Shikakushe by, gbogbo àwọn tó wá fẹ́ protest ló wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kọ́ lọ síwájú ilé bọ́dí náà iwájú ilé Tinubu káàwó bí wọn ló máa pàṣẹ fáwọn sójà àwọn bodyguard ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ yìnbọn fún gbogbo àwọn tó wà lábẹ́òkúta kọ́ lọ síwájú ilé Dayọ̀. Yes nígbà tí wọn náà bá jáde kò sí in kò sí out fún un kọ́ wá níbẹ̀ káwọn bí ló máa pàṣẹ fún DSS tó máa fún akó wọn àlè mọ̀ pé òun kan là ń bá jà gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní Ọ̀yọ́ state kọ́ lọ síwájú dé ṣe ní mákindé kọ́ lọ ṣe rálì wọn bẹ̀ káwọn tí wọ́n bá lè lọ síbẹ̀ kọ́ lọ síwájú dé ọba àgbọn kọ́ lọ ṣe protest wọn bẹ̀ káwọn bí ọba àgbọn bí ọba Èkó tó máa ní káwọn ọlọ́pàá kó wọn bí ọba Èkó ló máa ọ̀dà fáyà àlè mẹ́ta fàjà because ó tó gẹ́ báyìí ni ó tó gẹ́ báyìí ni ìgbà náà ló máa tún ní má fọkàn ọ̀rá mi dára àti ọkàn lè máa kú.
Okay. All right.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. All right.
Enough is enough.
All right.
Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá wà ní gbogbo orí mẹ́rin àgbáyé tí ó bá dá sí nǹkan tó ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lọ́ba ìkó òdu aláfẹ́ kò lè rí ìyọnu Ọlọ́run ní òkè iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run kan ṣe gbogbo tó ní kálukú wà lórí mẹ́rin àgbáyé lásìkò crisis yìí ẹni tó bá sọ pé wọn ò tọ́jú òun nílùú yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní báyìí ẹni tó bá ní ìjọba àdúgbò tó wà ìṣòro lọ́wọ́ so àsìkò yìí sìn gbogbo ilé ìfẹ́ ìṣe yìí sìn à ń jà fáwọn ẹbí wa ni oníkálukú ló lẹ́bí ńlé ló rárá ńlé torí kíyà ẹ̀kọ́ lè dópin náà ni. So lásìkò yìí sìn me on my own suggestion you can broadcast it on your media.
Okay.
Tell everybody àwọn tó bá ṣe ń bàdàn ní láyé bá wà fún wọn tí ní Liberty Stadium ní Ìbàdàn.
Okay.
Also they can go to the front of the governor.
All right.
Houses. If they are not allowed, they can go to the front of the obas.
All right. Thank you very much. Because of the time
So
constraint. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Because of the time, I need to quickly go through our poll where we are at the moment. I'm going to go from country to country. We haven't done this for some time. Maybe by tomorrow, I'll bring the screen of this poll right onto the broadcast. South Africa, 143. I won't take calls now until I'm clear with these. South Africa, 143. Ireland, 135. France, 130. Italy, 121. Libya, 111. I'm going to start again, and I want anybody listening to start imputing those numbers. And I'll raise my voice as much as I can. So, tí bá ti ń pe figure yẹn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá lórí YouTube, lórí Facebook, àti lórí Startwatch Ọláyọmí Kóìkì, ẹ máa bá wa fi ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan yẹn sínú comment. So that kí àwọn èèyàn lè mọ̀ pé we only have 11,000. I'm not sure why by now, and I'm putting, the leader of the Yoruba World Congress and every one of them, and also the other groups as well. By now, they should be announcing that we need this poll to go up. It's for our own benefit. It's for their own benefit. Because it will go a long way for every organization when we have that total figure that we are looking for in their numbers, in their millions. But it seems this message of this poll doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. It's like something that can't drag. South Africa, 143. Ireland, 135. France, 130. Italy, 121. Libya, 111. Oman, 78. Spain, 78. Benin Republic, 45. Egypt, 44. Netherlands, 43. Belgium, 42. Ghana, 39. Saudi Arabia, 32. Sweden, 29. Qatar, 28. India, 28. Cote d'Ivoire, 27. Malaysia, 25. I'm just trying to move up a little bit from where I stopped. Malaysia ni mo ti gbẹ́nu dúró àbí, so Malemo. Malaysia 25. Brazil 24. Níbo ni Yorùbá náà wà? Unbelievable. Morocco 21, Israel 20, Gambia 19, Australia 19, Russia 18, Turkey 17, Japan 15, Kenya 15, Luxembourg 15, Hong Kong, SAR, China 14, Philippines 13, Finland 13, Malta 12, Australia 11, Switzerland 10, Cyprus 10, Norway 10, Ukraine 9, Equatorial Guinea 9, Poland 9, Denmark 8, Kuwait 8, Sierra Leone 7, Uganda 7, Thailand 7, Senegal 7, Bahrain 6, South Korea 6, Gabon 6, Greece 6, Mexico 5, Lebanon 5, Mali 5, Togo 5, where are we? Swaziland 4, Cambodia 4, New Zealand 4, Vietnam 4, Jamaica 3, Azerbaijan 3, Mauritius 3, Congo Brazzaville 3, Estonia 3, Lithuania 2, Czech Republic 2, Bulgaria 2, Georgia 2, Dominican Republic 2, Romania 2, Liberia 2, Burkina Faso 2, Bangladesh 2, Singapore 2, Lesotho 2, Niger 2, Mauritania 2, Tunisia 2, Grenada 2, Guinea 1, Armenia 1, Latvia 1, Jordan 1, Chile 1, Mema, that's Buma 1, Malawi 1, Guernsey, Guernsey 1, Jersey 1, Namibia 1, Botswana 1, Algeria 1, Bolivia 1, àtẹ̀lọ́mọ Yorùbá kan ní Iraq bí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ogun níbẹ̀ ni àtẹ̀mọ̀. Iraq 1, Ecuador 1, Slovakia 1, Indonesia 1, Somalia 1, Chad 1, Afghanistan 1. Let me see if I can push more. Hungary 1. I think there's still a little bit. I'll go to other part as well just to finish this up. Nigeria 5,879. Nigeria 5,879. United Kingdom 1,810. I hope all these 1,810 will make it for the rally on the 1st of October. If you have signed this poll, that means you'll be coming out. 1,810. United States of America 1,364. United Arab Emirates 433. Let's go up a little bit. Germany 252. Canada 225. Yeah, why is Benin Republic 32? Adekunle gbogbo ọmọ Benin Republic. Kí ló dé 32 ní Benin Republic. Kò dáa rárá. Not a very good one. Yeah. And the total, the last individual that have already signed a poll was 1 minute ago. The person did not indicate what part of the world Lottie signed it. Okoni, yes, Benny. 12 minutes ago from Nigeria, Shagamu. We don't mention name. 18 minutes ago, the person is from UK. 24 minutes ago from Nigeria, Ife Not. 25 minutes ago from Nigeria. 1 hour ago from US is a male. And the total number that we have as we speak right now within the poll, I'll give the petition as well. We have 11,616 people have signed. Very, very poor. Very, very poor. It's not an encouraging number at all. I'm not sure what has gone wrong. Let's go into the petition, and then we can wrap up this broadcast this morning. It's been a long day. With the petition, 6,654 is going up by 1 every second. 6,658, 6,660 on Losoke. petition. So let's come back onto the screen and see what has been happening. Eshegon Engineer Remedy, really appreciate. The paper version is working tirelessly in Benin Republic, I'm told. The paper version is working in different states, but we need more diaspora. 16,000, yes, Eshegon Engineer Remedy. 16,616 La Nilo Ripoli. So where is all the Yorubas in Bolawa? Where are all the Yorubas? The unity of Yoruba. Thank you very much. Babatunde Olakunle Ojo. Fanfani. Okay, let me copy that and post it straight onto the YouTube and all other platforms. We've been able to do as much as we can. Why isn't it allowing me to copy? We're going to bring the broadcast to an end. I'm just doing my closing remark now. Once again, Temitayo will be released very soon. There's a lot of work that is going on that. So let me post that on our Mix LR. She Mix LR, what is she on? I hope it's not finished. Let us contribute at the moment in the PayPal. And this is it's not just about the Mix LR. I know people want me to give figure of what we need. But the more people donate, then the more I won't have to be coming. For me coming, that means they're not donating. For every time I come out and I ask that you donate towards the media, that means I'm not getting anything. It's not coming as much as we want. And the workload is getting bigger every day. There is not one pot. Let's get this clear. Let me take my screen away from all these governors so you can see me properly. And let me come to another scene. I have different scene. I have scene 1 to 10. Every day, Mama creates a scene. Very soon, I'm going to be bringing the children of all the politicians. I'm going to be showing you their faces. If anyone have the pictures of any of the children of those politicians, you can send a WhatsApp to me. If you know where their buildings are, you know their house. Oh, okay. And you know Francis says we're still on the Mix LR. Let me show you what the Mix LR is. I've also advised all our followers to go and download the XSplit. It is cheap for you to run a kind of a media that you're watching right now. I have upgraded mine. I am paying every month. We are paying for so many things every time I open my account. Sometimes I get worried. I say, hey. You don't know how many things they are taking out as direct debit for what we are doing. This XSplitter that we are using, for me to bring the Skype, so that when people call, you can call through Skype and people can see you. I have to upgrade again. Sometimes we're paying $9 every month. Sometimes it's $4. Sometimes it's $49. And everything that we are doing for Koiki Media now, I am doing it for ODUDUWA. And I'm not regretting it. Some people are not calling us for job anymore. Oh, you don't know that? Some community leaders here in UK have this kind of so it is what you donate to the media that we will kind of live on now. And that's the fact. Because we are doing everything. Sometimes I sit down on the phone checking messages. 2 hours gone. I don't even know. 2 hours sometimes. 3 hours. Bye. You know, that is how I have a total of so many messages waiting to be read, respond to. These are different messages. So, for over 60 million of Yorubas, we only have 11,000. It's not a very good one. This is a call that needs to go as quickly as possible because the broadcast is finished. Okay, I'm not mentioning the name. Just go ahead. Okay, you send
Very
that.
1 to 2 minutes walk. NNPC tó wà ní Dìgbò ni.
Okay.
Ní Àdọ́ngẹ̀ Àjà Wednesday.
Okay.
Òtí máa ti rí picture ilé yẹn, màá send ẹ̀ sí.
Okay. MC Olúọmọ àbí ibi tí ilé
In case
wà.
wọ́n máa ń lo òun náà láti fi disturb rally.
Okay.
So a lè mọ nǹkan tá a máa ṣe lórí ẹ̀.
Ilé MC Olúọmọ ní Èjìgbò ní NNPC. Hey, sorry, I let it go. Ilé MC Olúọmọ ní Èjìgbò. Please let us go and sign the poll and also continue to put your hands in your pocket so that this media, we've got few things that are in already, but we're paying heavily for different software. But for the benefit of those that wants to know about this software, let me bring a screen up so that you can also tell your friends, Keloma Lo. It is free. It is free, but for people like us, we are paying a little bit more so that because of what we are doing. Egberanle, quickly, torí ètò ti fẹ́ tán. Egberanle àbọ̀. Ẹ ní láti bá wa mute background tẹ́ bá ti pè wọlé. Ẹ ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ lórí broadcast nàbí lẹ́yìn ètò. But okay, all right. Ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò tẹ́ bá pè lẹ́yìn ètò tá a bá sọ nísìnyí àsọ létà lọ́la. Ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò.
Okay.
If anybody have any information of any of your governors, ilé tọ́ra sí London ni, tọ́ra sí America ni, tó fi ń jayé táwọn ọmọ wọn ń gbé nínú bẹ̀ tí àwa ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun. Mo fẹ́ gbé screen XSplit yẹn wá fún àǹfààní àwọn tí wọ́n ń wò wá. I want you to download it, especially ẹni tó bá wà ní abroad, any laptop. You can play with it. If you don't understand anything, call me. I will guide you. You can do exactly what I am doing as well. We need many people to be out there. That is what is known as XSplit. It's a very powerful software. There's so many one of them, but this is what I'm using. But I can assure you that every time we are paying to use these for different upgrade. When I pay now, I'm going to, you see, 13 million creators. I am one of them. Sherry pay 13 million. Imagine we carry 13 million ye. Let me bring my face. Tabari 13 million ye. Lori poll. Nigeria ma dákẹ́ ní month ye. But I see the 13 million. So that is my face there on the screen. There's 13 million people don't know XSplit. We want everybody to understand that these are things that we are paying for. They don't come cheap, but you can still use it for free. But because we are using the professional side of it, we must continue to upgrade. I want people to call by Skype. I need to pay and upgrade. Bashin Sonwele every month. We are also paying for so many other things. And we also have to defend all the gadget that we are using, especially the laptop. We are using a very powerful software to make sure that no attack comes onto our email and all that. Everybody details that have signed the poll, I can assure you, is secured. But lie, inshallah, they won't get access to it. They can't get access to it. There's a lot of work to do. We have 35 more days. I won't take any more calls. We are now doing a closing remark. No more calls. 35 days, 17 hours, 8 minutes, 10 seconds before the rally. I hope you have taken a day off for the rally, those of you watching us. The Mix LR, very soon our audio will be on the podcast, so that for the benefit of those that want to listen to the show after we have completed it. This is the Mix LR that I'm showing you the screen. It gives me 3 hours every day, where those that are in Port Harcourt, against there's about 8 people. Editors saying Bolori Mix LR because it's cheaper for them than the Facebook and the YouTube. They save a little bit of data, but we can go a little bit bigger. So on that note, I say good morning once again to everybody. Oòduà tí a fi ọkàn tẹ̀lé yìí, má tún náà ṣe Oòduà kó tún ṣe politics o. This is not about politics. It's about our freedom. Okay, there's a call coming through. I don't know whether it's a private call. Hello? No, this is not Simon. Got the wrong number. I don't know who that is. All right, that's fine. Gbà tó ń ṣe Nàìjíríà, wá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà nísìn, jẹ́ council ẹ̀ lè pè ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan pè ní òmìnira. That was a call from the council. Ṣé local government ẹ pè ẹ́ rí? Ìlú òṣì, ìlú burúkú. Let's come out of it once and for all. But it is everybody's work to do. Bí ṣe ń ṣètò, I'm receiving a lot of messages from the back end team. That's what you don't know. What role will you play? Èmi ti ń play role tèmi. Role wo ni wọ́n náà fi play? We need all the organization, and I say all the organization without excluding any one of them. They need to really come out more and give confidence to those at home about this rally. We only have 35 days. I know they are working around the clock, but we need to see more of it. And not to put one organization on the spot. We need everybody to come out more. Visual, just the same way. We requested a video to be sent to us yesterday. I said thank you very much. Lára ń tà ń sọ nìyẹn, tá bá ti sọ pé a fẹ́ nǹkan kan, ẹlòmíì ò lówó, but tá bá ní a fẹ́ fídíò kan lára nǹkan tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, ẹ bá wa kọ́ tẹ̀. And the brother sent me the video yesterday. Àpọ̀njí gan tí mo bẹ̀ gan kò tí ráyè. That's why we must not rely on one person all the time. So that video, I've already started circulating it among the all the WhatsApp group. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́, gbogbo coordinator, different WhatsApp group. Má gbé message inú WhatsApp group lọ bá politician, ó máa kú ni o, kò ń ṣe eré. Má screenshot any message tó ní o fẹ́ lọ gbé fún politician kan pé nǹkan tó ń sọ nínú group nìyẹn. Àwọn onílẹ̀ máa bẹ́ ẹja. So when I asked for this video at our broadcast yesterday, it's a 15 minutes. Nígbà tí mò ń ṣàlàyé fún yàn kan tó pè láti Ìbàdàn, ẹ bá wa pín àlàyé yẹn, àkọ́gbọ̀ díẹ̀ mbẹ́, mo ní play gbogbo ẹ̀, because I gotta go now, and exactly 10:30, I'm gonna shut it down so that I can go and prepare for the studio. I said thank you to those that are watching a repeat broadcast. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ repeat broadcast, especially those in America, in Canada, in Australia, in Japan, we say thank you very much. And this is the video when we're explaining to somebody from Ibadan.
So, torí ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù fún ọmọ Nàìjíríà, Ọlọ́run gbà wá lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìjọba amúnisìn. So, jẹ́ tọ́lọ́ba tó wá bá wa ṣe náà, kọjá pé àwọn tó tún máa yàn.
Let me fast forward it a little bit. Okay, fast forward it. Okay, I got great. October 1st in Oyo State is going to be held at Liberty Stadium. So all the necessary stadium. Yes, Liberty Stadium hold. So where that show my hold here, hold. According to the Constitution of Nigeria, let's get this clear because a lot of people understand me. Rally Tapeche is not anything political. That's number one. Hold because we have a law that allows every Nigerian to hold a peaceful rally. Hold. It is not the first time. We understand. I'm in Nigeria. is a very volatile country. But when it becomes volatile, then international law will kick in. And I'll repeat it again. See, anybody back who, as an example, Nijo Rally, your governor in your state, Seyi Makinde, I can mention his name will be taken down to the International Criminal Court because authority and to protect Aradu. Hear me this clearly. There's what they call international law. If Nigerian law does not work, we will use international law to hold them responsible for any crime committed against humanity. I have explained this, and I'm going to open this again on another screen. There's what we call international law. And moreover, gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó ń gbé, wọ́n fi ń tó wọn létí, wọ́n fi ń tó ìjọba state yìí létí. So pé kò ní hold yẹn, ẹ fi yẹn sílẹ̀. Àwáwí nìyẹn, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jáde ni kó jáde, ẹni tó bá ní jáde problem tí wọ́n nìyẹn. There's no excuse for that. Yeah.
Àwọn táwọn nílùú kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ ìgbésẹ̀ fún àwọn. So lábẹ́lẹ̀ tó yẹ ká máa ṣe, and then kí ni preparation láti join yín láti lè mọ what next.
Ìgbésẹ̀ náà ni pé this is part of the awareness. We first start an awareness campaign. What is the awareness? We are also telling those that are going for the rally to understand that that rally is going to be the most peaceful rally as expected. We are not going to burn anything down. We are not fighting anybody. But we will make sure that every details from where the rally will hold across the country, information and visual images will be sent to us. We will monitor everything. I'm a fan of the low, inflex, but that's why I said it is the government of each of the states that has to provide what they call security towards the rally. The same way they provide rally security when they are holding the political party members or whatever they're doing. It is allowed in the country. This is not about we are overthrowing the country. We are asking for what belongs to us, and there's every reason to do that. And I'm going to play a video. They're about to drop the scene. We are not just talking. At least we are already a member of what they call the UNPO. So that video is already in circulation. They're about to read video. I wanted to chop it down, see, to 2 minutes. So that it's very useful because we know people in Nigeria. Share video trend. That 15 minutes has explained everything that in suburb for the last almost 3 months. Made make sure we Wasiu tó ń béèrè anyway. I will send it to him. Then there's some work that is going on. Let us remember that we cannot finish this job if the support towards the media is not coming through. Amadin kan dúró ni, but iṣẹ́ yẹn a máa lọ, but àwọn ò ní dúró. And on that note, my name again is Olayomi Koiki, a very proud Yoruba man. Ẹ má ṣojo ilẹ̀ tiwa àti ìgbà. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn yìí, èèyàn ni wọ́n. At least mo ti pàdé mẹ́ta nù wọn, but mo kò láǹfààní àti rí eléyìí Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. But mo ti wà very close to seeing him. But ṣé rí eléyìí tán pè ní Àkẹ́jù, I've met him before, governor of Ondo State. Seyi Makinde was in London. Tó bá wá sí UK. They are so ẹ̀rọ pé wọ́n lè mú mi sẹ́nu. Nàìjíríà ló ti ń ṣe gàlagàla o. Gbogbo wọn tẹ́ ń wò yìí. Ìṣojú mi ni Plateau State Governor ní 3 years ago. Uber kò tẹ́ ń ṣe Uber, wọ́n pe káàbù fún ni. Mo kàn ń wò báyìí pé òun àti ADC ẹ̀. Mo nílé nísìn, gómìnà yìí nísìn. Mo ní ṣé gómìnà lè ṣá wípé kí n gbọ́ ògùn orí ẹ̀, kí n gbọ́ ògùn orí ẹ̀. Kàn ń wò ni. But why are these people so selfish and wicked? It's another conversation for another day. Kí n má to go into another that. Mo kàn ń wòran ni. Màá lọ wá picture yẹn jáde fún yín. Ìṣojú mi ló ṣe pé káàbù fún. Ìṣojú mi. Ìnílé. Eléyìí táwọn ẹrùkún sùn ní airport. Tí gómìnà wà ní London. Ìṣojú mi ló ṣe wọ cab ló lọ. Cab man yẹn ò lè mọ̀ pé gómìnà lòun gbé. But they are wicked people. ask them, where is all the security vote? Owó security kí ló fi ń ṣe ẹbí wọn. Ṣẹ́rí ojú gbogbo wọn. Ẹ̀yẹn ṣáà send the picture. Ṣẹ́rí picture tẹ́yìn bá ti ní ẹ bá ṣe ránṣẹ́ sí mi. Àwọn ọmọ wọn níbi tó ti ń kàwé ẹ send ẹ̀ sáwà. That is the next phase. Thank you very much, everybody. We play our anthem, and that would then, tí bá ti play anthem wa, that means I have closed the broadcast. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa láàárọ̀ yìí, lọ́kùnrin lọ́bìnrin, ó dà pé MixLR yẹn ti tán. Yeah, Jerry, ó ti sọ fún mi pé it's done, a ti ṣe 3 hours. You have used all your time for this 24 hours period. Your full 3 hours daily time will be reset in 20 hours 59 minutes. You can get more time or go to 24 hours a day by simply upgrading. Bàbá la ṣe fẹ́ upgrade nígbà táwọn èèyàn dáwó. So báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ upgrade them? I can't. I can only do 3 hours. But we can do a lot. Ẹ rí pé tẹ́ bá wá sórí YouTube wa tí Oòduà TV bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, màá gbé lọ sórí Twitter. The more message is filtering through, èèyàn kan á rí, ó lè jẹ́ pé èèyàn kan la need ló máa parí iṣẹ́ yìí fún wa délẹ̀. A ti parí ètò, Mr. Taiwo, ẹ kàn bá wa ṣe ní 30 seconds, please.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà, Olúwa fún wa ṣe.
Àmín.
Ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo àwọn gómìnà èèyàn Tinubu ló ń lò wọ́n ló fún gbogbo tí wọ́n fi jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn kan tí wọ́n fi káwọn èèyàn wà ń pa ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń block wọn àwọn Tinubu yẹn.
Okay.
Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ gbàgbára lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ gbàgbára lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Okay. All right. 30 seconds, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, because ẹ kì í ti close ẹ̀, mo fẹ́ gbé call mọ́ 30 seconds, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣe kíákíá.
Ẹ má bínú sà. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa yìí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Gbogbo tó jẹ́ wípé olè olórí burúkú àwọn táyé wọn máa bàjẹ́. Gbogbo pátápátá tẹ bá ní pé ẹ ní agbára ní Nàìjíríà. Tí ẹ bá dé ìlú yìí. Tí ẹ bá dé ìlú yìí kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà máa gbọ́ àwọn tí máa ti ojú wọn. Àtàwọn tá a mọ̀. Àtàwọn tá a mú mọ̀. Gbogbo nípa gbogbo fọ́tò wọn pátápátá la máa gbé jáde ní UK bí. Gbogbo ibi tí tẹ bá lọ sí ti bàjẹ́ o. Tí ti bàjẹ́. Torí ẹ̀ ní nísìmí bì. Ẹ̀ ní nísìmí gbogbo yín pátá. Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Olè. Aláyé bàjẹ́. Ìwọ tó jẹ́ wípé àṣọ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àṣẹ̀dìbẹ́rò lásán kò lè jókòó bàdá púpọ̀ yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Àṣẹ ló ń burúkú yìí kò mọ kankan.
Kò mọ kankan.
Àṣẹ kò mọ kankan tó tà lásán lọ́kà olórí burúkú yẹn lè dánwọ́ bẹ̀.
Ẹ tún mú mi lọ sọ́nà dáadáa mẹ́sàn bá sọ yẹn lọ́la. Ṣé mọ̀ pé púpọ̀ nù wọ̀nyí ìwọ kàwé kankan lọ títí o. I discuss lórí yẹn on another show. Sanwó Èkó. Kò lè sanwó àwọn sweepers. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Àwa lọ́mọ Yorùbá tó ní PhD tó ń wa Uber ní London. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Ìwé
kí ló ń fa ní ìwé táwọn Nàìjíríà kà sí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Torí school start lásán òun lè gbé bẹ̀ Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Olórí burúkú Sanwó-Olú amúgbó. Àbúrò amúgbó. Àbúrò Tinubu amúgbó. Àwọn ọmọ àlè jásí.
Ẹ ṣe gan màmá.
Èyí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ pípa ní Nàìjíríà ayé yín máa bàjẹ́.
Ayé wọn máa bàjẹ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ ṣe gan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ ṣe ti sẹ́yìn. Ìpè ọ̀pá yín dànù. Torí gbogbo ọ̀nà gbogbo bí kí wọ́n ọ̀pá wá bì. Ṣùgbọ́n níyè lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ tó bá ní kí Odùduwà kí Odùduwà kó má gba òmìnira ní ìlú Nàìjíríà àti níbi gbogbo wọn lóhùn.
Ẹ ṣe gan mọ́mí.
Wọ́n máa rá ẹ̀yìn.
Àmín mọ́mí, ẹ ṣe gan mọ́.
Tinubu wọ́n máa rá ẹ̀yìn.
Àmín.
Kí ló dé? Tinubu jalè òkùnkùn dé.
Jagaban. Wọ́n máa ní Jagaban. Jagaban.
Òkùnkùn ẹgbẹ́.
Wọ́n ní Jagaban. Jagaban ni.
Ìka ènìyàn. Ẹ̀wọ̀n bá fún èèyàn ṣe
kò sí ó dà kẹ́ mo ní ẹ jẹ́ kí mọ́mì máa lọ ara tíyàn bá kọ̀ntínú àwọn èèyàn tó máa pè wọlé ni ẹ jẹ́ ká I'm tired it's been a long but mo fẹ́ gbé ojú jágá báyẹn náà wá sáàrin wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ màá wá yọjú tèmi kúrò sódà kẹ́ bá ka ojú tèmi mọ́ gbogbo àwọn olè yìí ẹ jẹ́ yọjú tèmi kúrò láàrin wọn níbo ni kámẹ́rà mi wà bàbá wọn nìyẹn so a ti fi lọ hello.
àwọn tó ka politics yẹn láti inú fúnni.
ẹ ṣe gan mọ́ mi ó yá ó yá
àwọn ọmọ wa tó ka politics tó kàwé.
ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀.
gbogbo yín pípọ́n pátákó ẹ̀yìn ìjọba ẹ̀ ń dá wa láàmú. ẹ̀ ń dá wa láàmú tẹ́ ẹ̀ fún wàrà Nàìjíríà àwọn ọmọ wa tẹ́ ẹ̀ fún wọn níṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ dá wọn láàmú tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń kó sínú kọ́bọ̀dì gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyàwó wọn gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyàwó ìwọ̀n ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú sọ pé gbogbo wọn ẹ ra góòlù olórí burúkú yín kò sí nǹkan tẹ bá lò pápá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ máa dàbí wẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo ìtọ́ náà máa fìyà jẹ ní Nàìjíríà yẹn gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyàwó wọn gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wọn àwọn olórí burúkú pàtí. ọmọ kankan tí wọn mọ wá wùjọ táwọn kéékèèké àwọn 21 sórí ẹtì lówó ẹ fún wọn ẹ tún fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn ẹ gbé wọn fún ara yín náà lẹ máa gbé fún. ìpèsè àkọ́ náwó iṣẹ́ bọ́ọ̀dì kàkàmù ṣé okòwò lọ sọ̀rùn ni. Àti bàbá ètì náà tó lóun ta tẹ́tẹ́ gbogbo ìpàtàkì lọ́nà máa ti kú pa.
Bàbá Ìjẹ̀bú nìyẹn a sì máa mọ́rọ̀ débẹ̀ a sì mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ ni. Bàbá Frank Bello mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí bàbá mi tó dá. Ìkànnì wíkẹ̀. Àbèsí ẹ.
Ẹ wá gbàgbé náà tó dá yín.
Gbàgbéra.
Ẹ mú kọ́ńtàkì yẹn wọ́n fún yín kọ́ńtàkì ẹ̀ mú owó yẹn iná ẹ̀ ní ṣẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀ ní kékeré. Gbogbo àwọn kékeré wọn lọ́sùn wọn ṣe gbọ́kàn. Ó lè wá kúta ẹ̀wọ̀n sọ àwọn area boys ẹ̀wọ̀n sọ wọ́n di ọ̀gá láwọn ọmọ tó kàwé láwọn ọmọ tó ní position tó dá ẹ̀wọ̀n sọ àwọn ọmọ area boys àwọn MC Olúọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀n mú wọn ẹ̀wọ̀n fi tò wọ́n. Gbogbo ìwé tó wá kà ó wá di nọ́ọ̀sì.
Kò tẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kò wúlò ìwé ò wúlò mọ́ báyìí ìwé kẹ̀. tó ẹ ṣe gan mọ́mì wa tó pè ṣe rí ọmọ tó yí mo tún gbé picture wá yìí kó tó di pé mo lọ ó náà kọ lẹ́tà sí gọ́vnà Ondo State ìyẹn Sherifata interview tẹ́ bá lọ wo broadcast wa àtijọ́ Sunday ó ti wà paralyzed láti 2017 ni àìsàn yẹn ti wà lára ẹ̀ 8 million lásán ló ń wá àkẹ́tì àbí kí ló ń pè wọ́n náà kọ lẹ́tà sí láti 2017 bí a ló máa reply láàárọ̀ ọ̀la àwọn bàbá wa ní kó má ṣépè fún wọn gbogbo wọn pátápátá alálẹ̀ máa bá jà. Anyway, let me bring back to my screen and I say thank you very much. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí bàbá Frank Bello mo ti dárúkọ yín láàárọ̀ lórí broadcast gbogbo àwọn mídíà tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun àtẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ ń bọ́ wa náà wá fi Ọpẹ́yẹmí sílẹ̀ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. There's a lot of work going on behind the scene. On that note, if I feel very strong, oh yes, Naija Voices will be back this evening. Join me at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure whether I'll be in the studio yet for the evening because we have something done in the house, so I might be transmitting from the house. But otherwise, I will see you when I see you. If I'm not live, Baba Frank Bello will be live, Oshatola will be live, Bedu will be live, Heritage will be live, Mama Wairelu will be live, David Hamilton will be live, Mama Wadara Talk Show will be live, Ahmed Olalekan. There's a lot, Baba Ekiti, Martins Ekiti. There's a lot of people that are live. It doesn't have to be me alone. On that note, my name is Olayomi Koiki, and I will then release my anthem from this side, and then that means a very good morning.
ṣiṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa fún ilé ìbí wa. Kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Òdàrídé, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀.
Have a very good morning. Join me 11 o'clock on Star Radio UK for the news update of Nigeria, location 419. 6 o'clock, Niger Voices on Star Radio UK as well. Bye for now.